right, Chris, I got you. We're actually taking your shot.
Ready?
We are out, and we took Chris a shot. I'm going to run an ad.
Yeah, don't, because they're getting ready to go.
Yeah.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union.
We welcome you here early to Hokefield and Gardiner, proud home of Gardiner Tigers Senior Night. They'll be starting those activities very shortly, and let's go to PA announcer Sam Shaw.
And now we will do the Gardiner Senior Cheerleaders. The first senior I'd like to recognize is Candace Moody. Cadence has been a 4-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Cadence would like to thank her parents. Without their love and support, she wouldn't be where she is today. Her family means the most to her, and she's very thankful for that. Caden's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was being able to spend her cheering years with her grandmother, Jeannie Moody. I'm sorry. She loved with her heart. Cadence has plans to attend SMCC after high school to get her associate's degree in nursing. Joining Cadence tonight are her parents, Nick and Samantha, sister Kendall, grandparents Ronnie, Jeannie, and Denise, and Uncle Jade. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Deandra Colick. Deandra is a 4-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Deandra would like to thank her family, especially her parents, for going to all her games, and Coach Moody for always being there and pushing her forward. Deandra's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was team nights, making poppers for the games, bus rides, 2 away games, making bust outs. Deandra has plans to go to college for nursing after high school. Joining Deandra tonight are her parents, Jeremy and Lisa, sisters Ashley and Haley, grandparents Jonathan, Judy and Crystal, and Aunt Caroline.
Chris, go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Just go ahead and shot a little tighter.
The next senior I'd like to recognize is Piper Barnack. Piper is a 4-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Piper would like to thank her coach, family, and friends for pushing her to be the best she could be. Piper's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was making special memories with the team. Piper has plans to attend college to become an air traffic controller after high school. Joining Piper tonight are her parents, Carrie, Thomas, and sister Sydney. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Maddie Moody. Maddie is a 4-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Maddie would like to thank Coach Jeannie for constantly pushing her and never giving up on her. Maddie would also like to thank her family and friends for their endless support and encouragement. Maddie's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger is getting the honor of being named captain and making memories with coach and the team. Maddie has plans to attend college after high school to become a family lawyer. Joining Maddie tonight are her parents, Matt and Christine, grandparents Jeannie, Ronnie, Ken, Boy, and brother Matthew. The last senior I'd like to recognize is Malaya Manson. Malaya is a 4-year member of the cheering program here at Gardiner. Malaya would like to thank her mother, Kelsey, for constantly supporting her. Malaya's favorite memory at Gardiner Tigers was cheering with the kids on youth night. Malaya has plans to go to nursing school after high school and eventually getting her BSN. Joining Malaya tonight are her mother, Kelsey, and Hannah Bethlehem. And now, thank you. I need this.
Yeah, I'm off you. We get to the football team now.
Now we're going to introduce the senior football players. Take that over. First, we have number 3, Hunter Burgess. 4 years in the program. Hunter would like to thank his mom, dad, Zach, Christian, Cody Dingwell, and all his coaches. Hunter is going to pursue a master's degree. He is joined tonight by his mom, dad, and brother. Now, number 11, Caden Weston, 2 years in the program. Caden would like to thank his mom, his grandparents for all the support they have given him. Caden plans to attend the University of New England and become an oral surgeon. He is joined by his mother, Chelsea. Next, we have number 18, Captain Wyatt Chadwick. A 4-year member of the team, Wyatt would like to thank his family, coaches, and his teammates. Wyatt plans to attend college to pursue a career in aviation. He is joined by his mom, dad, and brother. Next, number 20, Cole Bowen, a 4-year member of the football team. Cole would like to thank his teammates, coaches, and his family. He is looking to further his education in the field of land surveying. He is joined by his mom, dad, grandparents, and sisters. Next is number 22, Captain Colton Doobie. A 4-year member of the team, Colton would like to thank his family, teammates, his coaches, and his friends. He is looking to continue his education in dentistry. Joining him tonight is his father, mother, brother, and grandparents. Now, number 27, Theron Corliss. 3 years in the program. Theron would like to thank his teammate, coaches, family, and friends. Theron is looking to pursue a career as a lineman. He is joined tonight by his mother, Amy, dad, Jason, and brother, Jackson. Number 36, Ian Spence. This is Ian's first year in the program. He would like to thank his coaches and the Gardiner community for all their support. Ian is joining the U.S. Marines and plans to become a pilot, while Ian tonight is mom's Stacy Tibbetts, grandmother and grandfather, Kent and Marilyn Johnson, sister Serena Spence. And number 50, Captain Drake Ahern. Drake is a 4-year member of the Cat Pack. He would like to thank his mother, father, brother, and other family members who came to watch. Drake is planning to attend UNA for a degree in nursing. With Drake tonight with his mother, father, and brother. And now number 52, Ashton Sawyer. Ashton is a 3-year member of the team. He would like to thank his coach's family. Ashton is planning to attend a college to study business. With him tonight is his mother, Jennifer, stepdad, Josh, stepsister, Serenity, and girlfriend, Taylor. And at number 53, Damien Clark. Damien is a 4-year player. He would like to thank his whole family for supporting him throughout the years. He is already enlisted in the U.S. Army. With Damien tonight is his mother and father. Number 68, Jake Ramsey. Jake has played for 3 years. He would like to thank his parents and coaches for the help and consistencies throughout the years. Jake is planning to attend the University of Maine and study engineering. He is with his mother and father tonight. And now number 71, Jack Fleming. Jack is a 4-year member of the football team. He would like to thank Coach Munzing, Coach Averill, Coach Caldwell, Coach Edge, his dad, and certainly but not least his mother, Jennifer. Jack is undecided of his future endeavors. Jack is accompanied by his mother, Jennifer, and father, Jamie. And now, number 72, Chris Henderson. This is Chris's first year with the Tigers. Chris would like to say thanks for all the support from his family and coaches for helping him push himself to new limits he never thought he could reach. He is looking to see what the future holds, with either entering the apprenticeship program or starting his own business. In attendance with Chris tonight is his mother and father. And now number 75, Sean Soucy. This is Sean's second year in the program. He'd like to thank his parents. Sean plans to attend school and become a pipeline welder. With Sean tonight is his mother, Cassie, and father, Jeremy. And now number 85, Cody Drake. This is Cody's first year in the program. He would like to thank his dad for always pushing him to be a better player and a better teammate. Also to his family for always supporting him throughout the years. Cody is looking to attend college and study criminal justice. Joining Cody tonight is his mother and father. I would like to just a special thanks to the Gardiner Senior Football Team and the Gardiner Senior Cheerleaders. Thank you. We're going to miss you people. All right, now where do we go?
Kaylin Bork, Riley McIntyre, Alyssa Bork, Riley Geyer, and Caleb Manuel. What do all these athletes have in common? They're all from Maine, and they're building their athlete brand with Pliable. If you're an athlete or a business that wants to learn more about name, image, and likeness opportunities and the next generation of marketing, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 707-PLIABLE.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Hi, my name is Shayna Epperson and I'm with Atlantic Youth Sports Inc. and we operate out of Gardiner, Maine. We strive to bring young athletes to the game of basketball, volleyball, softball, and lacrosse. We also bring our principal cores, 3 of them, of teamwork, we bring respect, and we bring confidence.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Gruber. I've been with Shayna for 6 years. AYS has brought me to be a physically and mentally stronger person on and off the court. I've also met some of my lifelong friends through this amazing program.
You can become part of our family by visiting us online at www.aysinc.org, or you can email us at...
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like you.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours,
So we welcome you after the pregame activities. Great job down on the field with our
They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland,
head out on
Knowlton and Hewins, and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving
as well as a festive night here. We welcome you back to Hoke Field. Rob Munsing, Jim Palmer will be joined here during the course of the broadcast tonight by one of the Burgess Award winners from the past, Rick Lovely, who's up here.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those who know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on
doing the chain game there. So we got to see if we can get the sound from out on the field.
We'd like to welcome Rick Lovely and his family here tonight. Good luck.
All right, gentlemen, Mr. Gilbert will be the referee for tonight. Mr. Bates will be your umpire every time of defense.
Captain Rick Mitchell for the coin toss.
Not his, but I'm just okay.
Staff that coaches put together for the Cougars, and they'll take over tonight here. As you see the view from midfield. I'm going to be quiet because I think we're getting the sound from down there. So we're seeing the coin flip from the field camera. Not sure how well we're able to pick up that audio down there. We don't really have it mic'd up well. That's next week. So, Jim, as we come into this, these two teams both been on a little bit of a skid lately, and they're looking to get back to winning ways before playoffs happen. Both teams come in here at 3-4, and we'll be playing to try to improve a playoff berth, and Tigers are going to kick. They won and deferred. So the 3-4 teams looking to get 4-4 for the season. That's always a goal as you're building your program back up to get to 500, and both teams will be trying to do that tonight. Should be a pretty evenly matched game. You've seen the Tigers pretty much all year. We'll be looking at Cowan Young as a running back, Jaden Meader, the quarterback, number 5 for Mount Blue. He'll be thrown to Charles Stevens, Noah Prescott, the wide receivers. The Gardiner Tigers, coming in again, as we said, at 3-4, and they will be under the control of Wyatt Chadwick. An interesting fact for the Chadwicks, I was talking to Larry Chadwick, and Larry's the furthest one back, Jim. Larry played for the Tigers back in 1969.
Okay, yeah.
So the Chadwicks have had 7 consecutive decades of Chadwicks playing, starting with Larry and right here with Wyatt in 2022.
Wow.
So that's fantastic. Jim, you've got Gronk. Gronk's quite a fan of yours here on Facebook, and really happy to have you here. So Andy Munzing joins us on the cover camp. Chris down on the field. Nate Munzing running our production. Jimmy Palmer joining me, and we'll have Rick. And Coach Burgess is also present, and we'll be giving out the John Burgess Whatever It Takes award coming up here at halftime. We'll have that. Couldn't do a pregame like we normally do because of the festivities down the field. We had 20 seniors to honor tonight, Jim. So
yeah, good senior numbers, and from what I understand, their lower levels have good numbers as well.
Yes, they do. So all encouraging good numbers for Mount Blue as well. Looking across the way, their program's in good shape. Corliss into it. He's going to squib it down, trying to hit it into the hole. He does at about the 25-yard line, and well placed there. Getting on it was Young for the Cougars, as that was well placed. That's something the Tigers have been working with, I know.
Well, we talked about last week, Coach, about field position and special teams and how important that is.
So I think we got all systems go here so far. We've got a complicated setup for us here tonight. The one thing we don't have is Coach Munzing hasn't put his long-distance glasses on so he can see. Oh, there they are. They're out there, Jim. First down, 10 to go here for the Cougars. So come out. Pistol set. As we told you, be Meader. Meader wants to throw deep down the sidelines. He's got his man wide open. He's going to connect down there to the 40-yard line. They go up top. Does Mount Blue right out of the gate.
Good pass downfield. Looked like he had a couple feet, a couple yards on the defender, and quarterback just dropped it right in there.
Yeah, Meader with a good throw up over the top here as they get set to go live action. You see the end of the play. We'll bring it up and show it to you. Sweep near side. Tigers will run to that pretty well. A couple yard gain. Of course, fine linebacker Ian Spence. We're glad Ian's
good to
all
see
right.
him.
Yeah, he's here tonight, and he may be able to cheer his teammates on. Meader throw. He's got time. Tigers collapse the pocket now. They're on the chase. And down to about the 38-yard line goes Meader before he's racked up. Coming in to clean up for the Tigers was Hunter Burgess. but a couple of Tigers on the chase. Just underway here. We started a little early, so the senior festivities, they left plenty of time for it, just in case, but they finished up early. So it's going to be a 3rd down and about 8 to go. Maybe 4 down territory, Jim, here for the Cougars. We'll see.
Yeah, other side of the 50.
Meade wants to throw. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw up over the middle. He's got his man down to the 10-yard line.
Good catch. Yeah, he went up to get that one.
Nice toss and catch.
Looked like Isaac Wrigley was the receiver there.
Yeah.
He went up to go get that one.
He went up nicely, and Meade bought some time there, got flushed out of the pocket. A good-looking drive here for the Mount Blue Cougars. Mix of run and pass. The pass, the most effective. The long pass down the sideline to get started, and that one to Wrigley. Quarterback keep, got some running room there. Does Meade. He dances inside and into the end zone, in for a touchdown. Impressive drive for the Mount Blue Cougars. They waste no time. Under 2 minutes. They march down the field against the Tigers defense and get on the board first. Quarterback keeper off to the right side. Meade kept it, tucked himself inside the blocking, and picked it up.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Meade. He looks comfortable back there and makes some good decisions.
Brody Walsh in for the extra point for the Cougars. Snap back, ball's down. Kicks up, looks little right, but snuck in the goalpost. And the Mount Blue Cougars, they strike first in what might be a high-scoring game. They've played some this year. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Tigers will get their first look on offense. We come back after this.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
Cougars strike first. Tigers will get their chance right now. Mitchell gets set to get into it. I think I'm not going to go back look at the number. It might be a 20. Small numbers for Mount Blue.
Yeah.
It's going to be popped up and in trouble.
Got to get on that.
And Tigers finally do. So both kickoffs were an adventure. One of the things these guys want to remember is that you can come up and fair catch a kickoff.
Yeah, right.
You can do that. So come up, make the fair catch sign. They have to leave you alone.
Take all the risk out of it and get underneath it and catch it.
So Wyatt Chadwick will be at the controls of the Gardiner Tigers as they get set to go against the Mount Blue Cougar defense. This is a throwback game, Jim, to the old days of the Pine Tree Conference back in the 80s when you were playing. We had some wars with Mount Blue.
Yeah, we did.
Ray Caldwell, the head coach there, great man. Love Coach Caldwell.
A lot of
Field is named after him.
A lot of games in November with them.
Little run-pass option, and people in the vicinity, but they were kind of clumped together, and they get the run-pass option. They excused the run, went to the pass, and incomplete.
The line
Second
got
down
downfield. It almost looked like a screen type setup.
Yeah, well, it's that run-pass option. Sometimes those linemen will get downfield. Second down, 10 to go for the Tigers. Brianna go far side. Tigers in double running backs as Mishu joins to the left of Chadwick. Chadwick, little cross-buck action. Mishu's got it. Got a little seam. He's going to run it out and almost to the stake. He's going to pick up about 9 yards, maybe 10. We'll see where that spot is. He fell forward.
Good leg
It's going to be
drive.
about a yard shot.
Yeah, good leg drive at the end of the run.
Third down and 1. Tigers out over the 41 to the 42-yard line. Mount Blue marched down the field on their first drive. Meade with a touchdown run, 10 yards. Left side, Tigers got a corner. Chadwick's inside it. He's going to spin inside the 50. Out of bounds, he's knocked down inside the 45-yard line of the Mount Blue Cougars. Goes Wyatt Chadwick on a power run. So both teams moving the ball well. You see it right here. Chadwick gets a good block on the edge and a good non-block out there holding his block until the right time so he wouldn't hit somebody in the back. Well done by the Tigers on the edge. Chadwick wants to throw. Got time. Now he spins it out to Mishu. Mishu going to pick up a couple of yards on first down. Getting a good look at Evan there on our field cam. Chris Wheeler down on the field with our wireless camera as we're using that tonight for senior night. Giving us some nice shots. Andy Munzing up here running the normal game cam that you see. We finally got some nice weather. Wanted to do this last week, but wasn't pretty. Doobie, Colton Doobie with a big run. Doobie breaks it back. He's down inside. He won't go down. He's still on his feet. Almost to the 10-yard line goes Colton Doobie on the big slash and run, Jimmy. North and south up the middle.
Right up the middle, yeah. Good downfield blocking and good maneuvering with Doobie going left to right. He was reading the seams.
You know, he's not touched until the, second level untouched.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't go down. Tigers 1st and 10. They're running up inside. Forcing unit a little bit better there. Desariah Rose, 72, comes up inside to make the tackle on first down. No gain on that one. Second down, 10 to go for the Tigers. So both teams have rolled out the offense tonight. They say roll out the barrel, roll out the offense. Tigers in the double running back set. Cross action. Mishu hits a hole for a couple of tough yards up inside. It's going to bring up a third down. 4-down territory for the Tigers. So you've got like a third and about 6. So with 4-down territory, Jim, you can run the ball here and know that if you pick up 4 or 5 yards, you'll go for it on 4th down. We'll see what they do.
Yeah.
Maybe time for a Wyatt Chadwick run. Chadwick wants to throw. He's going to swing it out. He's got his man. And the ball's down, and incomplete pass. That's a good call by the officials.
He never really had control of it when he was running.
Tried to get it to Colton Doobie out there on the right swing pass, and incomplete. So now it's a 4th down, and Kevin Averill, the offensive coordinator for the Gardiner Tigers, out to talk to Chadwick. 4th down and 6. Tigers need to get down to about the inside the 4-yard line, looks like here. They're at the 9. Chadwick's got the keep. Wants to run it. Dance to the outside. Chadwick, can he make the miss? He does. Scoots inside. Touchdown, Wyatt Chadwick. 9-yard touchdown run on 4th down and 6. Chadwick.
A little stutter step inside there and broke it out to the outside where there's some room and just used his athleticism.
With the, we've talked about why you see him there as he comes off with the real good hips, and you saw an example of it there. We'll stay with it after this touchdown, Nate Muncy, and we'll show the replay. Snap back, it's a little shaky. Corliss into it, and he looks good. And we're tied at 7. So it looks like a shoot. Let's take a look at that Chadwick run. It looks like he's got trouble right here. It's supposed to be up inside. He dances the outside, and now just a little bit of a stutter step inside. Made the defender miss. He put a nice move on, and he was able to beat Evan Bacher on that little move there. Got up inside. So both these quarterbacks are looking slick here tonight. Jim Meade had a great drive his first time, and Chadwick got the controls of the Gardiner offense. So we might have one of those 49-48 games. Get a good look at the Gardiner Tiger cheerleaders.
Yeah, both quarterbacks are true athletes and showed in those first drives. Might come down to who has the ball last tonight.
One of the defenses making adjustments potentially. Want to welcome all our Mount Blue fans in here, the fine folks from Mount Blue Access TV. Not able to get down. That ball's loose and going to be at the 45, but you still give up great field position there. I like that hard. If you're going to kick it down, I like to power that ball down past the second line of defenders.
Right. Let it get down to the 40-30 on the other side so that you don't give up too much field position.
So Mount Blue TV normally covers them home and away. They do a great job. Not able to get here tonight, had some illness, so they put the link out for the Mount Blue folks to watch our stream. Hope you're enjoying it, all you Mount Blue fans. Meade wants to throw. He's got plenty of time. Now he's on the sideline. And
I don't see a signal yet.
Nobody wants to call it. I think maybe. I think he made the catch. We'll get a replay on it, maybe, Nate. I think it was a catch.
Yeah, it looks like he came down, then slid out.
Yeah, because
looks like he came down in bounds.
He came down with his knee in bounds. We're going to see it right here. Maybe get a good look at it. Ooh, close. Good job, Andy, on the camera work. That was close. Vita, run up inside. There's running room there and closes up, but a pretty good gain there for Young as he took it off the right side for the Cougars.
There was some real good line search there by Mount Blue. First down, they moved the pile. Interesting that Mount Blue both times on their first play of possession go to the pass game.
And Tigers have had a good pass rush all year, Jim, but so far tonight, Meade's had time to go. Young's got again swallowed up there. Tigers go, Some good defense here by the Gardiner Tiger forcing unit. Ashton Sawyer came over there and engulfed that one.
Yeah, he's had a good year. Every game I've been to, he's been in the mix.
Well, as we said, the Tigers forcing unit have been pretty solid out of that 3-5. Little waggle pass. Meade wants to throw. Now he gets pressure. Now he scrambles. He's got some running room here to the outside. We're going to have a hold called. And
doesn't look like he got to.
Yeah, he's an athlete back there for sure. Our first time seeing Mount Blue, and
he's one of those quarterbacks that you get him outside the pocket, he's almost more dangerous than when he's in the pocket.
So that's going to be a spot foul too, Jim. So it's going to come back. Holding call on the scramble. Sometimes those offensive linemen really get kind of hung out to dry on a scramble and comes way back.
Yeah, quarterback ends up going in a different direction than he originally intended to, and a lineman gets caught holding somebody.
Well, they got fourth down across the way. It's not fourth down. We'll repeat third down. So scoreboard's got it right. They're just flipping it over there now. So it's going to bring up a third down and 22 as they're back to about the Gardiner Tiger 45-yard line, just inside the 45 for the Cougars. I think this pass situation here for Jaden Meade. Meade's looked good, buying himself some time. That time Tiger had a little bit better pass rush. Meade wants to throw. Scrambles outside. Now he throws short and out of bounds.
Good coverage.
Tigers had the coverage, not time really to look downfield with the pressure he was getting. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 22 punt situation. So Tigers kind of survived that one, I guess, a little bit, Jim. They had given up some yardage, but the penalty really hurt, and the fact that it was on a scramble, so it was way back and a spot foul.
Yeah.
Really put him back. Tigers got to hustle, get somebody off. They really didn't. That'd be a 5-yard penalty if they caught it. Good punt. Tigers will let it hop and bounce, and it gets a good roll for the Tigers. You know, that was one of those ones that can also roll back inside the 10-yard line.
Depends on which way the point hits.
So I want to encourage everybody. I know everybody gets up and goes off at halftime. We'll have a special halftime as I'll run down. Jimmy and Andy will hold the fort up here, and I'll go down, and Chris will work with me down on the field as we give out 2 whatever it takes awards. One for last year, one for this year. So we're going to honor 2 people here in Tiger Town for the John Burgess, whatever it takes. And we've got Coach here as well. So Coach Burgess will join me down for that. 1st and 10 Tigers. They're back deep in their territory. Chadwick wants to run it. He's got some blocking out there. Can he squeeze through it? Yes, he does. Takes a blow to the head and gets knocked out of bounds. Caleb Hutchinson came up to lay the wood on him. Hey, Dave Meserve's watching tonight. Dave's one of our great fans, and Dave is birthday boy today. Happy birthday, Dave. Hope you ran some wind sprints from back in the old days. We got something being talked about
they're
here.
Talking about something.
Was it? Yeah, because there was no flag on the original play.
No.
And
oh, he's showing. Oh, defensive holding.
Defensive holding. Okay. Wow. That's different.
Yeah.
On a run play.
On a run play.
Yeah. You don't typically see that one on a run play, but maybe drag somebody down.
So that gets them out of the hole a little bit here.
It does. Makes it a first down for the Tigers. Chadwick wants to throw. Throws over the middle. He's got his man. Good first down play over the middle. Probably to Zach Christian, I'm guessing, the tight end.
Good sharp throw there. You know, you pick up 9 on first down. There's so many things you can do with 2nd and 1,
Yep.
Coach. You know, you can pass, you can run again. It gives you an extra play almost.
Corliss out here near side, Mishu far side. Tigers want to run. That ball's loose. That was a hot biscuit coming through.
Came right back
Get
to
the
him.
oven mitts. Needed the oven mitts on that one. That was a hot potato. That's dangerous right there. Sometimes that's that run pass option, Jim, RPO they call it. And, you know, the running back's got to assume he's getting the ball.
So he grabs for it and
Yep.
might get a little bit too much of it before he can pull it.
Tigers pick up a first down, caught a break. They're moving the ball well. Left side. Dance inside. That was Doobie again. He's the prime ball carrier for the Gardiner Tigers, number 22. Cole Brand, multi-purpose back. Evan Mishu can do a lot there. Catches the ball, runs the ball well. Zach Christian, the tight end. Theron Corliss, one of the seniors recognized before the game. Wide receiver for the Tigers. So I think we've hit all the skill guys. And, of course, the guy running the engine is Wyatt Chadwick, and we saw him early. Chadwick wants to throw the outside. He does.
Oh, good grab.
A nice one-handed catch.
Evan Mishu?
I think that's Evan Mishu coming out of the slot. Made a one-handed catch. That was not an easy catch.
No, once I saw it out there, I didn't think he was going to get a hand on it, but he got a hand on it and then came back to him.
So somebody took a timeout. I turned to look at something, and what do you know? Hey, happy birthday to Ronnie Morgan. Ron's 81 years young today. Ron Morgan, one of our great fans. Andy Burgess joining us up here. We've got a litany of former coaches up here tonight. Andy Burgess was one of the great halftime adjustments in the history of Gardiner Tiger football when we changed the pants at halftime against this Mount Blue team in 1991. We're playing on the old wet turf. Everybody was freezing. Andy went in early, got all the pants laid out. We changed it was like a pit stop in the NASCAR thing. And we came out and the fans, so we're behind, what? We're behind 20 to... We were ahead 19. We were behind 19 to 6 or something like that. We came out.
Yeah.
And we won 2019 over a great Mount Blue team. But Andy made the great adjustment at halftime. And so the timeout, I think Mount Blue took the timeout. I'm guessing they want to settle things down defensively. They've had a couple of opportunities as the Tigers have had the ball loose a couple of times. Chadwick wants to throw. He's got a day and a half. Throws a drag, incomplete. Pretty good coverage. As it was cut off, tried to make a back shoulder throw. That was good, solid coverage.
Yeah, he had plenty of time. I think he...
Dane Cousineau on the coverage. So we got lots of birthdays today. Ron Morgan, Dave Meserve. Third down 5 here for the Tigers. Might be 4 down territory.
Oh, no, I think
it's 4th down. I'm sorry. They're going to punt.
Good punt.
And a good return there of about 10 yards where it looked like it was trouble. So they didn't get the, we didn't have the right graphic up as well because we're taking it off the scoreboard, but it was 4th down for the Tigers. They punted.
So it looks like both teams have kind of settled in now.
Yeah,
Coach,
I think so.
You know, the first 2 drives, you're kind of feeling your way, and now I think all the nerves are out and they're ready to play.
7-7, 4:46 left here in the first. We're going to bring on Rick Lovely in the second quarter. He's over talking to Coach Burgess right now. Meter with it, wants to throw. He's had time. Now he's going to swing it back out. Tigers react to it, and they'll pick up 5 or 6 yards. Actually, a little bit more. They're going to pick up a closer first down there. Tigers closed quickly, but not before the first down. Elijah Farias had a good game last week, came up and made the start for the Tigers. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Quarterback keep, left side. There's running room in the first down. Move the stakes. So Meter went off the left side. Evan Mishu. Cole Brand on the start for the Tigers. First down, though. 4 minutes. 11. Moving Clark here from Tiger Town. These 2 teams up here pretty evenly matched, Jim?
Yeah, both have some good size up front, too.
Meter, little quick toss. Young swallowed up at about the line of scrimmage. Forcing unit did a good job there for the Tigers. Hunter Burgess in there to help clean that one up. For those that tuned in last week, saw the game. Ian Spence is okay, considering what we saw last week. A concussion, out for the season, but he should make a 100% recovery. 2nd down, 8 to go, 3:30 moving clock. We're at Hope Field and Garden on a beautiful football night. Up over the middle, thrown in and completed. They hit Charles Stevens coming out of the right. Ran a little dig pass inside, and Stevens open, picked it up. Good toss, good catch. Well, Coach Friedman always has done a great job with his pass game. I remember when he was coaching at Skowhegan and all.
Yeah.
Tremendous job. Spread you out, pick you apart, and although Coach not here, I'm sure he's on the edge of his seat. He's probably watching, aren't you, Coach? You're probably watching and liking what you see so far off the left side. Tigers will close it up after about 5-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd down, 5 to go. Tigers making some changes up front.
Yeah, some
Jack Fleming coming in.
Some hurry-up offense here, maybe to prevent some substitution. But you know, it's that kind of muddle huddle where you just stand and wait for your play to come in.
I was often muddled in the huddle. 2nd down, 5 to go. Meter been slick back there. Wants to keep. Dances outside. He's going to be in trouble though. Tigers going to ride him down for a loss. That was well played on the edge by the Tigers. Hunter Burgess, one of the guys that stayed. Colton Doobie came in, cleaned up as well. Tigers played that very, very smartly on the edge. And you win the edge, usually win the play, Jim.
Yeah, and they had good pressure coming back from the backside, so there was no room to cut it back.
Be 3rd down and 7 for the Cougars. Under 2 minutes, first quarter. We're tied at 7 from Hope Field and Gardiner. A pair of 3-4 teams looking to get back in the winning column. Quick pass outside, almost picked off by the Tigers, and that would have been Caden Weston down the left sideline. He'd have been gone.
Yeah, he's got
poor Caden. Yeah, I don't know if we can show that. Maybe Chris can get a view of that from down on the field if he can show Caden's right club. You know, Caden playing with a broken hand. He's got a cast. We'll show it to you at some point. We're in punt formation right here. Punt's rolled out. Hits down, and Tigers get another bounce fortuitously. Now it wiggles back to about the 25. Yeah, so it wasn't, Caden's got trouble. He's still playing, but he's playing with, I think it was his thumb. We'll maybe try to get a look at it here sometime if we can and show you.
Boy, he was in the right position.
Yeah, he sure was.
He was right there to pick it off if he could.
Well, after good drives by each offense on their first series, defense, as Jim said, looks like they've settled in, Jim.
Yeah. Some good tackling tonight. Some good team defense.
First and 10 Tigers, 1:36 left. Chadwick gets motion. They're going to run the sweep. They're going to square it up right there. They got a seam. to the outside over the 30 to 32-yard line. Come the Tigers.
Good initial block by Corliss to get him to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Corliss with a good job on the outside, allowed Brand to get that little seam. You saw it as he came right at Andy Munsling's camera, and he was able to get about 6 yards on first down. So Tigers, again, another good first down play. I think the Tigers can run the ball here, Jim. They have had some success.
The inside's been pretty good for them.
Double wing formation right side, and they'll run it up inside. They got a big hole there and closes up, but not before the first down. Alex Ratcliffe came in from the linebacker position. 1st and 10, Tigers.
Going hurry up. Good pace.
Tigers double wing this side. They're running it back up left side. They got a big hole. Doobie's going to be down about midfield. He got wrangled down, but not before he picks up a big run there. Clay Dunning on the tackle for the Mount Blue Cougars.
Coach, right now the Tigers are getting a great push up front. You just see a good wave of Tigers going downfield.
Hurry up with tempo. They'll run it again. Nice cut by Doobie back to the outside, but he gets strung up, and inside linebacker making the play there again was Alex Ratcliffe. Came over to make the tackle. Only picked up about a yard. 2nd down. This might be the final play of the quarter as we're down to about 14 seconds left here. Wing formation near side. This time Chadwick wants to keep it. He finds the seam there. He downshifts. Chadwick could be going into the open. Shifts. Gets a block. Chadwick. 10, 5. Touchdown. Tigers. No flags on the play.
Coach, it's like he's got grease on him. Everybody was grabbing, and they couldn't get a hold of him.
It looks like the old Pittston Fair pig tackle out there. They chase the pigs around and try to tackle them. They can't get them. We're going to see the replay here. Going to see it right here, Chadwick. Right? Watch him pick his spot here, Jimmy.
Yeah, good
Just wait. And now, boom!
Accelerate, yeah.
It's like a Corvette. And right here, Tigers go for 2. We're coming back for it. And skipped inside for the extra point is good. Cole Brand went for 2. We'll stay right with this, Nate. We'll take a look at all the things that have just happened for the Tigers. They go for 2 and go up 15-7.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. I mean, Wyatt does a great job waiting for things to open up, and then when he sees it, he accelerates right through it.
So this is going to be the touchdown run. It's going to be about a 46-yarder. Right here. Take it over, Jim.
Yeah, really not a lot of downfield blocking. Just Wyatt doing some stuff there, and Corliss was downfield. And Wyatt slips another tackle. Yeah. I mean, a lot of Tigers downfield working hard.
Yeah, Theron Corliss came back from he's had a couple of good blocks you mentioned earlier, Jim.
Yeah.
Theron came back, waited for everything to kind of shift out so he could get his body in position to come back and make a good, clean block. And it wasn't a crunching block. It was kind of a basketball pick kind of
getting
block,
away, yeah.
Which is good. What a run there by Chadwick. So
and those are tough downfield blocks because there's a lot of space, and it's not you're on the line making a block, but your guy could turn on you, or you grab him because he's a little bit away from you. So good job just getting in the way and freeing up some space.
So this is something you don't see that often. The quarter's over. But because it was the final play, you got to play one untimed down.
Right.
So we're getting some good shots from Chris downstairs here. And he's getting some crowd shots and things of that sort. We'll show you Chris here when we get a second. We'll have Andy find him after the play maybe sometime. Let's see what the Tigers do. I don't like this little 10-yard thing. I want to kick it further.
Oh, that's not going to make it.
That's a swing and a miss.
Oh, yeah. You got to play it.
That's a good
play. You got to play it, yep.
Well, that's one of the smartest football plays I've seen in a long time.
It is.
Touchdown, Mount Blue.
Yeah.
Well, it gets curiouser and curiouser.
It's still live.
It's still live ball, absolutely. Gonna look at it right here. I don't know what they're trying to do here.
It goes about 5 yards, and everybody just stops.
And the ball's still moving.
Yeah.
What a play by Ratcliffe, picking that up and going. Alex Ratcliffe maybe with the smart play of the year.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if Mount Blue decides to go for 2 here.
Yeah.
Gardner kind of put the pressure on him to.
Tigers ought to play the fake. Well, this quarter might never end. That was an untimed down. They are going to go for 2. Meter wants to throw, throws in the end zone. He's got his guy. We got a shootout at the Hoke Field Corral going on here. It's 15-15.
Looked like that pass was to Charles Stevens.
So they got Stevens out there. And Tigers with, kick game mistakes, Jimmy, are the most frustrating things for coaches. You work and work and work on it, and you probably have never coached that situation up before. So why don't we take a break? We're at the end of the quarter. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get Rick Lovely to join us here, and we'll come back after this. See if John wants.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate.
So we're back. We'll see the little kickoff. We're going to be joined here by number 15, Rick Lovely. He's been over talking to Coach Burgess.
Yes.
Welcome, Rick. We'll talk a little bit about what's going on here with the chain crew there. The boys are over working for you. Huh? About time you got those kids to work for you. If you don't know, Mark Poole has been doing a great thing all season long with guest legends, he calls it. The legends over doing the chain gang. And, of course, Rick just out of surgery and all, not doing that. We got a shootout here, Ricky.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
And Tigers with a big gaping hole on the up the middle, and there they go. That's going to be Doobie, Colton Doobie on the carry. So, yeah, hold on. This is the kind of game that that you'd like to be running back in, huh, Ricky?
I guess so.
Rick Lovely.
I like the games. There's not much defense being played. So.
Plus, you were a great two-way player, too. Played corner for us as well. So Tigers got to answer this Mount Blue challenge. Chadwick, double give, up inside, and
goodness.
That's Evan Mishu plowing ahead for a big gain. How would you like to play on turf, Rick? What do you think that would have done to your game?
Oh my goodness, it looks fast.
I mean, you were fast in the slop. I remember that Coney game in '84. 4 touchdowns. That's the Rick Lovely 4-touchdown game against Coney. Big hole again. Good. That offensive line for the Gardiner Tigers.
Good surge by the offensive line.
I'm going to have to hold Rick up here because he's going to want to go down, get in uniform, and run behind those guys.
Exactly. What was that, 2 in a row, 8 yards each time?
Yeah, just
getting touched.
Yeah, and then you got to watch out for Wyatt because he'll keep it.
Yeah.
Of course, when we played back in the day, Rick, wasn't all this wide open stuff, you know.
No, exactly.
Coach Wolfgram thought wide open was when he might pitch it on 31-39.
That's the truth.
1st and 10 Tigers on the march. 1 pass option. Chadwick.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Goes right, left. Get the highlight ready. And it'll be out of bounds. They'll try to push him out of bounds into the temporary lighting.
He just came to a complete stop, reverse direction, and outran people.
Yeah.
I said it's like, you know, Jimmy said he's so slippery. I said it's like trying to catch one of those pigs out there. The kids have to chase at the fits and fear, right? Kevin Abel, you're seeing him down the sideline. Offensive coordinator for the Tigers, signaling the play in. Well, Jimmy said it early on, Rick. This looks like one of those deals that whoever's got the ball last,
it looks that way, don't it?
Might be the winner. Tigers are a little trouble with the formation. Now they'll go trips here to the near side.
Oh,
they've got 2 guys
moving.
in motion, so Mount Blue might want to decline that penalty as they throw him for loss. Yeah, Tigers. So we'll see what Mount Blue decides to do here. So, Rick, one of the great games in Gardiner football history beside that Coney game was the night you guys went up to play a tough Rumford team up there. And what was that? Was that 83 or 84? That was 84 because Jimmy was
a sophomore.
Yeah, so that it was cold and raw up there by the mill and all that. And Rumford had some of the toughest guys, as they always did. You know, and we're banging against them. And after this play, I'm going to have you tell the story. Our Stacy Blair, our fullback, was a terrific blocker and fast as lightning. Wasn't he fast? He'd run that rip block there. He'd be gone up in the line of scrimmage. And Stacy got banged up, had to go out. And we had to send in the little sophomore. The
sophomore, exactly.
The guy next to you right here, Jim Palmer. And Ricky will tell you what happened and the coaching decision Rick made on the fly after this play. So it's 1st and 15. Little stay pass.
Good move.
Mishu makes the first man miss, gets inside. Now he's going to get racked up, but he's going to pick up some good yardage there on first down. So go ahead, Rick, with that story.
Yeah, so all of a sudden, Jimmy comes in the ball game, and because a lot of times when you first come in, you're not sure how fast things are. And Jimmy comes in.
Or how fast you are.
And all of a sudden, the hole opened up, and I could see the goalpost, and Jimmy was kind of deciding on who to hit. And nice run right there.
Yeah. Colton Doobie bangs it up inside.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, so I'm kind of climbing up Jimmy's back to get going. So after the play's over, I don't know if I probably used some profanity, but I just
there
told
were
Jimmy,
some interesting words, but yeah.
I told Jimmy, when we call 37 rip next time, maybe he needs to run to 33 rip.
Yeah, go the other way. Get out of my way.
I got your point.
4th down and 2. Tigers are going to pick up the first down with Doobie's got more. Keeps it alive inside the 5-yard line. Colton Doobie. We're joined here by Gardiner Tiger great Rick Lovely. Rick, you've had some medical setbacks. This community's really rallied around you, Ricky. What a community here.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The support and the generosity, it's humbling. It's just overwhelming. And that's why we love this community so much.
Well, we got 3 former Gardiner Tiger coaches standing right up here, and Jim Palmer, myself, and Rick Lovely will elaborate on that story a little bit. Chadwick wants to keep it. No, he doesn't. He hands it off inside. Tigers get a push up inside. Do they get in? They do for the touchdown, Tigers.
Nice little jump cut inside there.
Well, Colton Doobie just didn't give up on the play, just kept going. And the Tigers, big guys up front, are getting it done.
Colton was waving to the sideline that he wanted the ball. I think he's feeling pretty good right now and sees a lot of openings in there.
Big extra point here, says great kicker Andy Munzing, and he's right. 21-15. Snap's good. Kicks up.
Gets it through.
And it's good.
Yeah.
We're going to stay right here with it, and this is a good time to talk a little more to Rick. Your sons are down the sidelines. Both played for the Tigers here.
Yes.
But let's go back to your coaching. Yeah. You were hired as the coach before
Jimmy,
Matt Burgess,
Jimmy
right?
helped me with that. I joked around with Jimmy, and I told him before I had another heart issue come up, and I ended up having to get done. And I said, the only thing good, Jimmy, is I think I'm undefeated as a coach.
You and Stump Merrill. Now, the Stump Merrill story is back in 1973. Stump Merrill, who later coached me at the University of Maine, he had taken the Gardiner job, but then they offered him a job at the University of Maine that Coach Burgess had turned down. So what happened is Stump went up to the University of Maine, and he was head coach here for like 1 day. I think you beat him. Some great stuff going on here.
Oh my goodness, how you doing? Same here.
We got another number 15 up here, Dana Staples. Dana Staples, Nate Munzing, Rick Lovely.
That's right, 315s up here.
22-15. We got a high-scoring game, so it's not like we need to tell stories. That one's going to...
A little bit better,
now there you go. That's going to get the job done inside the 27-yard line, so that was still loose for a while.
Yeah, this is looking like a track meet right now.
It is.
Back and forth.
Yeah, Jimmy had said early on, it might be one of those games, and it is. 22-15. It's still in the first half, and been some strange plays. The Ratcliffe pick up and score on the kickoff return.
I know. You don't see that very often.
I've never seen it. I don't think I've seen one fielded and then taken back. I think I was at a game at Mount Blue did it one year. I think it was Tyson Worman, the great player up there. The onside kicked it right to him. He just ran through everybody, throwing them away like they were sticks of wood. So Mount Blue, they get going. out over the 30-yard line. That was Young on the carry for them.
Rick, what do you think of this quarterback from Mount Blue? He's pretty athletic, huh?
Right when the game started, I thought we were in trouble. He unleashed that 45-yard pass, so I'm thinking, oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he put that right on the money. So something against the Tigers here. I didn't see
it.
it.
Tiger defense. They fly around.
Personal
they fly
foul.
around. They swarm like the old days.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Tigers. Yeah, head coach Patrick Muncy not happy about that. We won't tell you who it is. The player came right out, to him, and well, it's going to be whichever defense can step up and get some stops here.
Exactly.
That's where we are with this one. Is both. It's a beautiful night for offensive football. No wind, perfect conditions. The field is fantastic, and both these teams are slinging it and winging it around. Meade are going to toss. Tigers come from the backside, and that's a little rundown from the backside by the Tigers. Ashton Sawyer, we've seen him make a few of those plays, but he's the defensive lineman running that down from the backside.
yeah, he got in there quick.
Throws him for a 4-yard loss. 2nd down, 14 to go. Halftime, we'll go down. We'll do the John Burgess Whatever It Takes Award 2 tonight. Rick Lovely, one of the winners from past years.
Yeah.
Tigers with some pressure.
Good pressure.
Ahern was after him and caused the throwaway that time by Meade. Did a good job of getting rid of it from the backside. It was Drake Ahern, one of the seniors recognized here before the game. And Drake's got a good motor. He got it going that time and put the pressure on from the backside. 3rd down, 14 to go. You know, if you take away the kickoff thing, the Tigers would be in pretty good control of this, guys. But as we always coached you guys up, and you guys coach the same way, kick game is 1/3 of the game, and you better master it, because they'll come back and either help you or hurt you. Meade wants to throw. Got a flood receiver. The throw is going to be short of the first down, but it might put him in a 4-down territory. We'll see. They got it to Wrigley. Dingwall came up, made the stop, and it's going to be 4th and pretty long, just inside midfield. A 1-touchdown game.
Yeah, this is a tough one, Coach. Huh? I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna, if you give it up here, you're giving them a short field.
Yeah. Tigers are going to receive the second half kickoff. You better. Yeah, as you say, they want to run, and they do, and they're going to be.
It's going to be close.
Close.
Yeah.
We'll see where the spot is. Who's got the spot? Andy's going to get in on it. Chris will give you a look at it too.
He's short.
Yeah, he had a good head of steam going through there, but Tigers did a good job closing in.
Yeah, Tigers.
Yeah.
Tigers are holding another funny call, 4th and 7.
I know.
The way Meade, you would have thought maybe you would put it into his hands, let him do something pass game.
Yeah.
Although the Tigers have harassed him lately, so big spot in this game, I think, for the Mount Blue defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like we might have a stoppage of play here. Mount Blue called the timeout.
Okay, why don't we take a break? We got timeout on the field. We'll take a break. Come back, more football after this. The New England Aviation Academy is Maine's only official service training center and service training partner. NEAA is strategically located at the Brunswick Executive Airport in beautiful Brunswick, Maine, which is on the Atlantic coast and only an hour to the mountains in the western part of the state. The aircraft used by NEAA to train our students and rent to current pilots are all technically advanced airplanes, have the Cirrus airframe parachute system, and are the newest model generation. We train in the best equipment in the marketplace, which not only ensures clients are learning to fly aircraft the industry is utilizing on a daily. We're back here. See the G&E Roofing Tigers swinging out to Corliss right side. Corliss still on his feet. Corliss at the 40, the 30,
Want to get inside
the 20
10.
gets a block.
On the 10.
Goes down inside the 10-yard line.
Great balance. Great balance.
Play.
Little
Huge play.
hand to the ground. And
Theron Corliss does the old mumble stumble, but don't fumble, and he got up and got going. We're joined here by the legend, Coach John Burgess. Welcome back to Hope Field, Burge.
Well, thanks, Robbie. Legend sounds kind of old, but I'll take it anyhow. And yeah, that was a heck of a job then. I like the way the Tigers are playing.
Yeah, Tigers are getting off the ball, John, getting north and south here.
Yeah.
And we welcome you back to newly turfed Hope Field, John.
Yeah, I know it. I was looking for the mud spots, but we couldn't find any, so we could run the ball that way.
Moving clock. Tigers on the march here. They move quickly
Yeah,
here.
they're doing it. Yeah, they're really, and they're coming off the ball. The coaches got quick plays in there right away, and they're doing a heck of a good job offensively.
Yeah, Tigers doing it with good tempo, John, as you say. Yeah, they've got the Mount Blue defense back on their heels.
Yep. So, and it's great, 22-15, and those were good offensive drives.
Third down, Tigers going to run it off right side, not going to go there, and going to be maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
The defensive line was slanting that way, Lunge. I don't know what they saw, but slanting to our right.
Yeah, we ran right into the slant defense with a good call there that time. We said they had to step up here, and they did. Then on that particular play, it was Nathaniel Hutchins, number 52. So it's going to be fourth down for the Tigers. Fourth and about, well, we'll say 5. We'll see if Chadwick's going to be involved in this play. He is, but he's not going to go anywhere. They're going to stand him up. They were looking for Chadwick, and nothing there. They
did a heck of a job on defense that Mount Blue did that time to stop them after that turnover in their own territory, and you got to give them credit for that.
Well, you get them back on their heels, but as you often talked about, John, hey, you got to let the play go. You got to play the next play. Play the next play.
One play at a time, and that's not just a saying. That's we used to practice that. Did you remember?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, the other one you said, Coach, was bend but don't break.
Bend but don't break. Yeah, that's exactly what Mount Blue did. They could have got down after Colas almost scored there on that play.
Whoa, baby!
Little middle screen, but the Tigers had the pressure and they had the defense.
Yeah, and the guys rushing just really went up, put up their hands, and I don't know the fellows on the left-hand side. They're coming in from the left end, and he had his hands up right in the guy's face and made him lob it. Good job.
Yeah, that play looked like it was well designed and pretty well executed, but Tigers' defensive execution matched it. Second down, 5 to go. They did pick up 5 on that. So.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, little surprised with that, but so good play.
Yeah.
Meaden wants to throw. He's going to throw it out in the flat. Tigers right there.
Good coverage, and a good pass pattern. Yeah, it's that was just the quarterback threw a nice line ball, and the receiver had made a nice cut, but it was all timed very well by the corner of the Gardiner, and good job.
Makes it 3rd and 5. Big play from Mount Blue here, 3rd and 5, deep in the territory.
Yeah, big
tough
play.
snap, and that kind of throws the play off. Meader's got it, and he's going to be short of the first down. You've got to punt the ball here, I think, if you're Mount Blue.
He was tackled by 8 guys. That's probably good enough to stop him. So now it's 4th down, right, Ron? Yeah, it's 4th down.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th, and they're going to say
3. Isn't it?
3. Yeah, 4th and 3. You got to punt the ball here. Punt game's been solid for Mount Blue.
Yes, it has. They're a good team. They seem like a good, well-coached team, and they're playing very well. And the punter means a lot to them right now. It's huge to them right now because there's 4:33 left.
He's into it, drives it out.
It's end over end. Going to bounce. Yeah, was it going back and it was spinning backwards, Rob, and I knew it wasn't going to go forward. So
you don't get that roll.
No. So Gardner gets pretty good field position on the 40-yard line, I think.
Yeah, just inside the 40. They're going to be at the 42-yard line. So, John, awesome. We're going to give out the Whatever It Takes award at halftime tonight. Actually giving out 2 awards. We can't tell you who it is yet. You're going to have to stay with us at halftime. John and I will make our way down to the track area, and we'll be doing that. So it's great that the weather was great, John. You're able to get out to the game tonight, and I know you've been following the Tigers here during the course of the season.
Okay.
So 1st and 10 Tigers. See if Chadwick gets involved.
Oh,
he's in trouble here.
Oh, we better get a good block there. He did.
Got a little good block on the corner and made a guy miss.
He got a 5-yard gain on it. It looked like it was going to be maybe a 4-yard loss.
John, one of the things Jimmy and I talked about earlier on here, Wyatt Chadwick is part of the Chadwick family. We coached all the Chadwicks, Robbie and Bobby. And there's been a Chadwick playing, John, for 7 decades.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Here at Gardiner. Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Motion comes across. They're going to run the jet sweep. They get Brand with it. He's trying to find a hole. Now he does. Squares it up. Yeah. And flag comes in. Tigers are going to have this one come back.
Yeah, I think they get a clip.
Probably was a cutback that.
The cutback.
Yeah, it was a cut. Yeah.
So it started with Larry Chadwick back in 1969, and every decade there's been a Chadwick playing since the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and now the 2020s. Isn't that something?
It is.
And that's, John, what's that? The pride, tradition, and excellence of Gardiner Tiger football.
Oh, it is, all the way through the community and stuff, but it's we've got to tell the Chadwicks to keep them coming.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not, as I told Larry, I said, you guys just didn't play, you starred. You starred. So it's going to be 2nd down, 15 to go for the Tigers. They get 3:33 left here. Chadwick wants to throw. He's got plenty of time. Now he steps up, going to drop it off to Zach Christian. And he'll pick up probably back to the original line of scrimmage.
Heck of a play by number 66, was it, that made it? Or 22. No, 20. No, 22. I had it right. Oh, dear. Yeah.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Tigers. Moving clock.
Gives them a chance.
Yeah, 3rd and 9, actually, not 11. It's on the other side of the stake there. So Tigers this might be 2-down territory, Coach. Yeah.
Depends on this play.
Yep, depends on this play. 3rd and 9.
Because
comes cross motion.
Attacking, they're going to...
Chadwick wants to throw. He's got time. Steps back. He steps into it. He's got his man.
First down.
First down, Tigers on the slant to Corliss.
What a great play with 2:41 to play and the clock stops.
That's Theron Corliss, John. That's Jason Corliss' son, who played for us back in the 90s.
Yeah,
great player
Jason,
for us.
Yeah, I like to
One
see
of our
those
great
names
sponsors
again.
right now,
Yeah.
Jason Corliss.
Yeah.
Moving clock. Tigers don't take the timeout. They've got a 1st and 10. They lead at 22-15. Big drive here both ways. One pass option. They throw it up over the middle, and they connect right in behind the backers.
On the 12-yard line, Robbie, and it's going to be 2:21. First down. The clock stops on that one.
Yeah, I went to Cole Brand. Cole slanted in, one of the seniors recognized here before the game. Tigers with 15 seniors.
Wow.
Chadwick wants to run it right side. He's got trouble, though.
No, well.
Makes a man miss and dives ahead, and he gets hit late, but they don't call anything. They had Chadwick up quickly.
Yeah, and he got the 7-yard line, I think.
So we've had some great running quarterbacks back in the years, and Wyatt Chadwick reminds me of one of the best we ever had here, and Mark Ladner and Paul Stilfen. Those are 2 of the best kids we had running. Jeff Mertzel, always a great runner, and he's got all those qualities: speed, elusiveness. Jimmy likes his hips. He says he takes those hips away from you.
Yeah, and
2nd and 5, 1:34, moving clock. They want to throw. They do. Back shoulder throw and a catch. And did he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. What a play.
Theron Corliss again.
And it's Theron Corliss snagged that one.
And he made a great catch, Coach, because he ran with his front to the goalpost, but then he turned back, and the quarterback threw it right in his hands. It was a really, really wonderful play.
Boy, that was well read by both Corliss and Chadwick.
Yeah,
the kick
both of them. Yeah.
It's up and good. We'll stay right with it here.
Yeah.
Boy, let's take a look at that again, because it was a beautiful play. Watch what Corliss does here. Watch how Wyatt Chadwick reads the defender. The defender's inside, Jimmy. Throw it in the window. He's inside. Throw it back shoulder. Right there. Go up and snag it with your hands into the end zone. Theron Colas with some big plays here in the first half.
Some good blocking and some good catches.
Really good. Picked up. Don't forget that he picked up the big first down as well. Hey, Coach Burgess, would we want to let you get started going downstairs before the halftime crowd hits? You think that's a good plan?
Well, do you have an elevator?
They haven't put that in yet.
I'll jump
Coach.
out the window. There's a guy in a red hat down there.
Is Andy right there to help you get down? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I got
we're gonna head down now, Andy. Okay. So.
Okay. I'm gonna call get ready for the kickoff. So.
You want to see the kickoff, John? Okay. John wants to see the kickoff.
Do I bring the
whatever Coach wants?
Do I bring the phone with me? Or?
No.
Good kick. Good kick.
And pretty good return. Back out to the. So the Tigers 29-15. We're going to have plenty of time at halftime as we're going to run our sports then as I make my way down to join Coach Burgess. Boy, wasn't it great having John on?
It was,
oh, my God.
I haven't even seen him to give him a hug yet, but good to hear his voice.
Fantastic. Wowee. Legends night here. God, legends. 1:23 left, plenty of time here. He wants to throw. He's going to go long and deep down the middle.
Corliss.
The Tigers, Colas there, broke it up. What a half for Theron Colas on senior night.
They had good coverage. They had one in behind and one in front, so they had that well covered.
Going to see it right here. Down the middle they go. Great job on the replay, Nate. Great camera work by Andy there, and they had him bracketed. Second down 10, 1:16 left. So Tigers with an incomplete pass here.
Yeah, makes it interesting.
Makes it interesting here. Let's see what they do. They want to throw the middle screen. They lump it out there, and it'll be 4 or 5 yards. Tigers will give them that gain out to about the 40-yard line. They went to Young.
You know, screen is typically a pretty conservative play, but middle screen is always made me nervous.
Me to the throw. Throws it. Going to have the first down.
Doesn't look like he got out of bounds, so it's going to stop on the chains, but then it'll start up again.
Got it to Stevens out there. It'll pick up the first down. Clock will start. Meter wants to throw, looking on a wheel route and incomplete.
He had it.
Had a window there to get it in. Just missed it. Tigers not getting beat deep. They're playing loose. They'll let everything come in front of them and then make the tackle.
One thing I've noticed about Meter is he does like to get a lot of air under the ball. He gets it up there pretty high and tries to loft it in there.
So Jimmy will stay up in the booth, and we'll give my headset to Andy Munzing. I'll go on wireless. We'll go down, and we'll get ready to do the awards. Meter wants to throw. Over the middle he does. Got a man wide open, and jumping out of bounds quickly is Charles Stevens. So moving down the field smartly is Mount Blue. And I like this strategy, Jim. They're
hitting the sidelines.
Dipping and daubing and picking and pecking.
Taking a shot every once in a while.
Yeah, and if they get down a little deeper, they'll have time to go deep. Combo pattern here, up over the middle. Tigers got the interception. There's some blocking out front. It's Hunter Burgess on the interception for the Tigers with 26.2 seconds left. Don't go anywhere.
Nice job.
Because the Tigers are in pretty good field position here. Hunter Burgess with the snag.
Yeah, just stepped inside of it, read it well, and made the catch.
You're going to see it right here. You see the end of it. That's a really athletic interception by Hunter as he went out and snagged it.
It was almost behind him, huh?
So Mount Blue will go back into play those safeties at about 18 yards. We'll see what the Tigers want to do. They want to go quick. They do. Ooh. Incomplete. Trying to hit down the seam. Trying to hit Zach Christian down the seam. Incomplete. Second down, 10 to go, 23.7 seconds left here in the half. Our clock official. This is really neat when we get down the end of the half like this, that we've got the clock superimposed down there for you.
You got to think Corliss might, he's got the hot hand right now. You might want to take a shot with him.
Well, they're looking at him. They're over and under him right here. Tigers near side. They want to throw it quickly to Corliss, see if he can get a block. He does, and now he gets knocked down at just over midfield, and Tigers will take a timeout. It's going to bring up a third down for the Tigers. Be about 3rd and 5 to go. So we'll see what the Tigers think to do here. I would guess they'll give Chadwick some part in this.
Get him outside the pocket, maybe let him make a play with his legs or with his arm. It's a good view of the sideline there, Coach.
Yeah, that's the sideline camera we have. Hope you're enjoying that view here tonight. Been entertaining. .44 points scored in the first half. Tigers got 29 of them. High scoring tilt. Empty set. Cross motion. This is Brand.
Nice start earlier there, but
Tigers want to go. They do. Down over the middle and just missed Corliss. They had the play design.
Yeah.
They had it designed, didn't they?
Yeah, and he was there. It was a nice ball, a little high, but catchable, and I think he had a little bit of room after it. And 4th down, looks like they're going to take one more shot at it.
Let's see what the Tigers want to do. They're going to run it right side.
Just got the first.
And got the first down. You take a timeout. So Tigers will get a shot at the end zone. I like that call, because if you're going to run the ball, if you're going to run a play there, run the ball. So if they hadn't got it, Jimmy, you've only left Mount Blue about 6 seconds. So I think that was a good one. Now they can take a shot and see. They're going to have the ball at the 35-yard line. So, you're going to have to throw the ball if you're going to get it into the end zone. You're going to have to throw the ball over 40 yards in the air, which I think Chadwick can do that if he steps into one. Getting a good look at the sideline there from downstairs.
Well, and you also got to watch out for Chadwick breaking the pocket here, too, and using his legs to get downfield, because once he gets to the open field, he's tough to tackle.
Chris Wheeler doing a great job there, giving you those views down there. So let's see. Corliss is going to go far side as the wide receiver. Mishu's going to be in the slot to the far side. Dual receivers here. Get Zach Christian flexed out. And Cole Brand. Back to pass. Needs some time if you're going to throw it down the field. They do. They throw it up, and now you got to play defense. And
now Corliss has a tackle.
So now he's got a tackle. That was intercepted back there by Clay Dunning on a good play back there. So we played one half of football here. You see it. 29-15. As you see the Tigers heading off to halftime. We'll take a break here. We'll be off for a little bit of time, and we'll come back on once we get set up downstairs, as we will be awarding the Coach John Burgess Whatever It Takes award.
When I walked through these doors, I was just blown away.
This is insane. It just caught my attention immediately.
This is the first place that I've seen like this decked out. It's pretty sweet.
This is a grand opening for our esports arena. We're talking 1,600 square feet of pure technology.
Like, I'm shaking being here. It's so cool.
There's nothing like it in Maine. We're ahead of the curve here.
It's definitely a big market, something you can make a living on.
I've always had an interest in esports.
We're treating it like an extension of our athletic program. And then in addition to that, we're starting an esports management degree program.
It's just a different community for me to be a part of.
It really just helps me just be myself. It's just really fun.
This will bring students together. That's what's happening, and that's what esports is.
To me, it's beautiful, and I want to live here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation. Pride, tradition, and excellence are long-standing hallmarks of Gardiner Tigers athletics. Burke's Roofing and Masonry is likewise proud of our tradition of excellence. Our team of professional roofing contractors has more than 40 years of combined experience, as well as the training and knowledge to get the job done right the first time. We are proud to be a second-generation family-owned and operated business. Call us today for all your roofing and masonry needs.
Same thing as always.
That's the front of the net.
All those little things to make you what you are.
0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sit right here.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper.
We would like to welcome you to
that Gosline Retirement Planning
annual Whatever It Takes Award, presented in the name of John Burgess. We call it the Whatever It Takes Award because that's the motto that John used with so many of our players over the years. I can remember a 1994 Coney game in the wet up at alumni up at Coney High School when Coney was threatening to win the game on the final play of the game at the 6-yard line. 6-inch line, I should say. Coach Burgess called timeout, went out, got down on his hands and knees in the mud, pointed to the goal line, and said, "Whatever it takes, don't let them score." We won the game. They did not score on 4th down. So we're pleased to have John back down with us tonight, and we're pleased to honor 2 people this year. The first recipient of the award has single-handedly kept alive the Ray Shepard Award that goes to the outstanding football player for Gardiner High School in that season. Many times, our Dick Layton of the Gardiner Elks Club would be the sole person responsible for getting the award. I can remember one particular year, the award recipient wasn't able to make the banquet. Dick took the award after the banquet and drove it over to his house to make sure that kid got his award. Dick has been active in youth sports for many, many decades, Little League, youth basketball, youth football, and the key word there is youth. Dick took care of our youth like so many other great people in our community. And it is with great pleasure that John and I award one of the two 2022 Whatever It Takes award to our Dick Layton. I fooled you.
Thank you. Congratulations, Dick. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
And because we were not able to do the award last year because we didn't have a field. And we decided not to do it at the Messalonsky field because although they were great to have us, it just didn't feel the same. So we saved it for this year. And this is another gentleman who has given his life to the youth of this community. He spent many years coaching at the junior level in baseball, football, basketball, when his sons were going through it. He's had the pleasure of watching his grandsons and daughters now play for the Gardiner Tigers. But many, many nights, he was right across the field at the old Hoke Field on the chain crew doing that job for us. And it is with great pleasure that we award the second Whatever It Takes award to Rolly Raymond. So if Rolly could come out and join us out here, I'm sure this is a great surprise. He's coming. So while we wait for Rolly to get out, would you like to say a word or two to thank the crowd, Coach Burgess?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you and the crowd, the whole city of Gardiner, for all the support you guys given to the football and to all of us. So thank you. And I'd like to have, is Wally on his way, is he?
Yeah, he's on his way.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, and I also have coached in a number of different towns before coming here, both in Massachusetts, and there was one school up the street, I don't know if you know the name of it, because it was C, and I was there, it was Coney, but I was much glad to come back down here. So anyhow, and come back here and spend my last years coaching here with Robbie and stuff, and it's been great, and it still is great. You all are blessed to have the community of Gardiner as your hometown. Thank you.
Hey, John, why don't you make the presentation? Rolly, right over here to get it from. Come right over and John.
What are you doing? Well, I'm standing vertical.
Good boy. Good boy.
So we had senior night a little earlier. You're witnessing senior citizen halftime right here at Hope Field. So just fantastic. And does it get any better than this picture right here? Grandfather, grandson, huh?
Yep.
Awesome. Congratulations, Dick. Fantastic. And thank you all so very much for all your support throughout the years. We're blessed to be in this community. Give yourself a round of applause. No place better than Tiger Town.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gorsline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gorsline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gorsline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Kaylin Bork, Riley McIntyre, Alyssa Bork, Riley Geyer, and Caleb Manuel. What do all these athletes have in common? They're all from Maine, and they're building their athlete brand with Pliable. If you're an athlete or a business that wants to learn more about name, image, and likeness opportunities and the next generation of marketing, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 707-PLIABLE.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
Back here at Hokefield and Gardiner, we just got done the Whatever It Takes award. I am Andy Munzing jumping on for Rob Munzing. I'm doing camera today, double duty. Got to give a shout out to my big fan over in Randolph, Addison McMaster. He watches every game. He's a 6th grader over at St. Mary's. So, hey, Jim, why don't you take us through the first half?
Yeah, before we do that, Andy, I'd like to just say, what a great ceremony with 2 great coaches giving those awards to 2 great recipients. Like they said down there, there's no community like Tigertown, and glad to be a part of it. First half was a lot of scoring. It came in streaks. There were points where both teams were going up and down the field, and then they'd have some stops, and then they got back at it again. A couple key plays were the kickoff that Mount Blue picked up and ran back for a touchdown to get them back into the game. And, Wyatt Chadwick and Theron Corliss have hooked up a couple times for some nice gains for the Tigers. And the quarterback for Mount Blue, Meter, is definitely a threat, both with passing and running. And be an interesting second half to see who gets the ball last.
Yeah, we'll see, because Gardner will receive the second half kickoff. Theron Corliss had the best half of his career, I think. He had a long pass, and then they kind of stalled out down at the on the 4th down. But then Chadwick came right back to him, got him in the end zone. And not only is Theron catching touchdowns and passes down the sideline, he's the one kicking the extra points.
Yeah.
And in big scoring games like that, the extra points are huge. And I zoomed in on him after his touchdown, because I knew as a fellow kicker, after you score a touchdown, you get right over in your kicking duties. So people think, it's not that, it's not that big of a deal, but you've got to do 2 things, and Theron is doing a great job. And I just want to say thanks to Coach Burgess and, Dick Layton and Rowley for all of their long support here. And I remember Dick umpiring baseball over at Quimby Field, and he used to call the balls fair.
Yeah.
And then, it was kind of a backwards thing, because usually you just call foul ball, but Dick would call them fair, and everybody, always got a kick out of that. So I just want to say thank you to those guys. And Rob will be jumping on the mic here soon, and I just want to thank Jimmy for the last couple of games that he's done. He was my freshman coach and my 8th grade baseball coach, and it's just nice to be able to be back here in the booth with, it's this fellow community that we have. My brother's on the production, my dad's doing, play-by-play, and Coach Burgess is, been in my family since I was, like 1 or 2. So it's just really nice to be over here. And this field is unbelievable. Jimmy and I have a bet going. Maybe someone can chime in. Can you tell us what the blue line is on this field? We've knocked our heads around for about a month and a half trying to figure out what this blue line is on the field, and we've come up with nothing.
Yeah,
so.
maybe we can give some kind of prize to the winner. I don't know,
prize to the winner. We'll give them one of these cold hot dogs that are served. No, they're not cold when you get them, but they're cold, once you get up here in the booth. But the snack shacks here do a great job, and I'm sure all the visiting fans that come here, you could literally spend $20 on fried dough. I think they got Chinese food. You can get a poo-poo platter for $2 down there if you want to. They got everything down there. So second half starting soon. 29-15 Tigers, and they will receive the second half kickoff.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are.
And we're back here, second half kickoff. Tigers going to take it. Find a seam up the middle. I think that's Weston out to about the 39-yard line.
Great ceremony, Coach. Couldn't have picked two better recipients. Couldn't have picked two better recipients there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I told Dick Layton to come down with me because he's good friends with Rolly Raymond. I said, we're going to give the award to Rolly, so come on down and be down there with us.
I heard you say you had to trick him.
Oh, boy. Yeah, so glad we were able to pull that all off. I'm still a little out of breath. Thanks for Andy and Jimmy for holding the fort, and Nate up here, and Chris doing the job downstairs. And I was weaving through traffic down there. I'm ready for my Heisman pose, Jim, as I was weaving down through. Somebody said, Coach, don't hurt yourself. They were right. 1st and 10 Tigers have been almost unstoppable. Here they come. Now they want to throw. Back shoulder throw. And almost a miraculous catch out there. Yeah. They tried to run the quarterback keep and then come up and throw down the seam. But you got to give Mount Blue credit there. They stayed home out at the corner. Very good job defensively by the corner out here. I want to give him credit too. See his number.
I think it was Evan Barker.
Yeah, good job by Barker, number 25. Tigers, now they run it back up inside. Doobie won't get quite so much there. They've had a pretty good push going on. Yeah, they have. Yeah. They've had some success. First drive of the second half of the Tigers. Mount Blue scored on their first possession. Then pretty much Tigers have dominated, except for the little fluke kickoff return that Alex Radcliffe picked up a hit kickoff. Tigers gave up on it, and he picked it up and went to the house with it, about 45 yards. Chadwick, little counter back left side. There's a big hole over there. Mishu's got it. If he gets a block, he could go. He's going to be down inside about the 40. I like that little play. First time we've seen the Tigers run that.
Nice design, yeah. Evan just kind of snuck back into the inside and took the inside handoff.
Yeah, it's out of that double wing formation. Somebody might have suggested that to him. First and 10 Tigers.
Maybe a former coach.
Tigers will pound it. Tigers offensive line, we're going to give those guys some kudos here in the second half because they've been getting the job done having the up front, Jim. We'll make sure that we give those guys some of the credit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm impressed with the surge that they're providing up front.
Second down, 6 to go. Tigers. They'll call for cross motion.
Ooh.
Throw it in the flat. They do. Connect out there. Tigers get fortunate there as the ball was loose.
Tried to make a move and forgot to take the ball with them.
Forgot to bring it. Corliss got on it. What a game Theron's having here on senior night.
I think he's done everything possible.
He's done a lot of good things for the Tigers.
Points, tackles, catches.
That was every now and again that does that. We're sorry we're back. We blipped out there for a second, just as I was saying some things on third down. Chadwick's got it up the middle.
Another good push from the offensive line there.
So if we blip off here for a bit, just stay with us. We'll be back up to it.
Picked up about 5 on first down there, Coach.
Second down 5. Good drive by the Tigers. First drive of the second half. So second down 5 to go for the Tigers. And that's going to be, and he wasn't down, but probably safe to bring him down.
5 white shirts there, I think. And this is going to be second and probably about 12 now. Third and about 12. Probably 2 down territory.
Yep. update you there. We blipped out there for a little bit, caught a cable or something. 3rd and 13 here for the Tigers. They've been on the drive inside the 30-yard line now. Pass situation. Chadwick wants to throw. He does over the middle. Incomplete. Got away from him.
Had plenty of time, plenty of protection there.
Well, it's going to be 4th down, 4th and 13. They had a similar situation here in the first half, and they went to Corliss on a little inside dig route. Yeah, just going to give some directions to Nate. Nate, if you get that again, just click OK, and then go right back to the output.
Tigers going to go for it on 4th down.
4th and 13. You haven't missed anything. Tigers been on the drive here. This is a big play for Mount Blue defense. Got to get the ball down the field. Now they want to go down. They got him, and didn't get it up and over the defender as they beat the corner, but ball was just underthrown, and Tigers will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I think Mount Blue jumped on the pump fake there, and Wyatt had him, and just didn't happen.
So first drive of the 3rd quarter for the Tigers.
Big stop for Mount Blue there, Coach. I think, that another score really makes it a challenge to come back.
So Tigers had the play they wanted, just underthrown a little bit. Meade wants to throw it outside. Quick little toss, and Hunter Burgess will hunt it down. And now we're going to get a Husk caller, I believe, called on Burgess on the tackle. Those are sometimes the things you can't help. I mean, you're going to tackle a guy, and
your hand slips down.
Yeah, and you're just trying to, get a piece of something, and you're trying to do what you can. So that'll be a big penalty against the Tigers.
Haven't had a lot of penalties tonight, Coach. It's been pretty clean, and
yeah, it has.
Good execution by both teams.
Moving clock now, 7:30. There you go, Jimmy.
Yeah.
There you go, James. Coach Palmer curse right there.
Works every time.
So we've been running a 3-ring circus here tonight. Had the pregame, and then we had the halftime. Then we had the little blip out. We had to fix that. Now we're back with you, and looks everything should be okay here.
But you haven't had to take your shirt off yet, Coach.
No, last week I had to take my shirt off in the pouring rain to wipe the camera lens. Jeekers creepers. Glad that didn't make the TMZ. Meade wants to throw. He does. Throws into traffic and makes a nice completion there. That was a well-executed play. Meade continues to throw the ball out well. Noah Prescott on the catch.
Yeah, good concentration. A lot of traffic.
That was into traffic. Tigers already got the nice interception. Couple interceptions in the first half by the Tigers, Jim? Or just the one by Hunter Burgess?
I think just the one. Theron almost had one.
Yeah, Theron almost had one. Knocked down and incomplete pass. I heard somebody say 7-6 Coney over Falmouth, and there's a chance that the winner of this game matches up with Falmouth in a 3-6 game. Coney can win if they win tonight and things bounce right around the league. They could end up in number 1 seed, which is terrific for Coney. They started the season 1-2, and arguably had maybe the toughest schedule of anybody. They really did, and they're playing well out to the outside. And I think Mount Blue's found something out there. They got it out on the perimeter there. Picked up some decent yardage there.
Yeah, just some quick stay patterns and letting the receiver do the work after the catch.
Really nice scene there with Rolly Raymond and his grandson Cole Brand. Yeah. Oh, boy. Brings it. Tugs right at you.
Yep.
Meade doing a good job directing this offense. So give it up inside. Tigers have been pretty sturdy up front. A couple of tough yards there. Got to keep them honest, Jimmy. Got to run a little bit. I think they found what they want to do. Meade's getting the ball out to the perimeter. Set a couple of stay passes. He's got Wrigley out there. They're spreading the Tigers out and trying to hit the perimeter and then get a little bit of running room out there. It's almost a stay pass, as you say. They're running up left side. Tigers, no.
Good job by the linebackers there.
That was Drake Ahern on the tackle. There they are, looking for my glasses. So this is a big play, too, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, you're in 4-down territory, but you at least want to get a little bit closer to that stick.
Mita wants to throw, looks left side. Now he's flushed. Wants to throw it, loops it up, and a catch over there miraculously made by Wrigley. What a play that was by Wrigley. We'll take a look at that. Wow.
He won the jump ball there.
Well, Mita went over, and it was, you talked about a jump ball. It almost was like a jump shot by Mita. Going to see it right here. Watch Mita come. And he just kind of plops it up and over, and somehow, some way, Wrigley came down with the play.
Yeah, a little short of the first down.
4th and 1 for Mount Blue. Tigers have been prone to jump. Let's see if they try to hard count them. They don't. They'll run it up inside. Now back to the outside, picking up the first down. That's a nice cut. It was clogged up inside.
Well, 4th and short, you usually say, get north and south, but he had great vision there to bounce it out. He must have he saw something outside and picked it up.
Alex Ratcliffe on the carry there, and a good one. He's the running back in there now. He's got the touchdown on the kickoff return.
Screen.
Middle screen. Dumped over to Ratcliffe, and Tigers
well, they've tried
snap it out. Evan Misher with a play from his linebacker position. Evan came up. Yellow submarined it right there.
They've tried that middle screen a few times. And
Tigers have
stayed
seen it.
home.
Yeah, you're going to see it right here. Watch Evan just scream up right there.
Good tackle.
Beautiful play by Evan Mishu. Evan's a really instinctive football player, both ends of the ball. Radcliffe wants to throw. He's getting some late pressure. He's going to throw it. And a little bit behind, incomplete. Trying to get it to Noah Prescott, incomplete.
The Tigers have done a good job this half, not letting him set his feet back there, Meter. He's been having to throw on the run a little bit.
Taking a long time to get this one in.
Might need to use a timeout if they get close here, because this is a key play.
3rd and 9. Mita looks left side. Now he wants to come out of the middle. He does. Tigers knock it down. Good defense by the Tigers, stepping in. Knocking it away. Cole Brand, the senior, almost picked it off.
Boy, Meter had the fullback in the flat here, Coach.
Yeah, nobody out in the flat, but he was looking left to center the whole time. You see Brand step in nicely there. Undercut that route. 4th down, 9 to go. Big play here. Meter wants to run. He's got running room. He's going to get the first down and more. He's down about the 10, inside the 10-yard line. Meter with a good read, but we got a flag on the play, and I think we got holding, and that's probably why Meter was able to shake himself loose.
Yeah. I noticed the flags tonight, Coach, are pink for cancer awareness.
Oh, is that? Yeah. That's why I haven't seen a flag out there all night, because I'm colorblind. And you guys keep saying there's a flag down. I'm looking all over the field for the yellow thing, which I can see. Pink, I don't do a great job with in my colorblind. That's funny. Well, that's a advantageous one for the Tigers, not so advantageous for Mount Blue. They're going to have a 3rd down, 22 as we repeat it. Mita wants to throw. He's going to heave it down the field. He's got men down there and Tigers down there, and
good coverage.
Incomplete, no flag on the coverage. As sometimes you see a little jostling and stuff like that, but on a 50-50 ball like that, Jimmy, both guys can go to the ball.
As long as you're playing the ball, yep.
And I think that was 4th down, not 3rd down.
Yeah, it was.
They didn't have it right up on the scoreboard. It was a 4th down play, I think.
I think it was, Coach, yeah. Should be a turnover on downs here. No, they're not coming off, though.
No, maybe it was 4th down. Well, there was a penalty. Was the penalty on 3rd down? So the penalty was on 3rd down, so it was right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did have one last week that wasn't, and we caught it up here.
Yeah.
Officials have been really good tonight, calling the obvious things, but letting the kids play.
What happened on that play, Coach? Because they're
now
moving,
what are we doing?
And we got a 1st down, and I didn't see a flag on that. Now we got 4th down and
There's a penalty on the Tigers. They're called holding on the Tigers. So it's not a first down, or is it a first down? No, it's going to be 4th down and 7. Okay. So we'll redo 4th down. So the Mount Blue gets a break here. Can they cash in on it? Meter wants to throw. He gets flushed. He's got room. He's got a lot of running room out to that right side to get to the stake. He does. He might have enough for a score. He's inside the 5, out at about the 2. Tigers lost contain on that one, and Meter.
Once he saw that, he turned on the jets. It looked like he was running for the first down, then he found more.
Get more than score. Watch right here, Meter. That corner has completely collapsed, and the contain disappears. He sees the stake and says, hey, I might be able to get a little more than that. And you can see him just get bumped out. So 1st and goal. Radcliffe wants to go. He's going to lose some yardage here. The Tigers come flying in. That was Cole Brand shooting up, making the tackle for loss. So 2nd down. Big juncture in this game, Jimmy. 29-15. Mount Blue can get back into this.
Yeah, and pretty lengthy drive. You hate to come away from it with no points. So they've taken up a lot of time here in the 3rd period.
Well, Tigers took a lot of time on theirs and only 1 drive each.
Yeah.
Keeper, Meter. Meets the Tigers.
Good job staying home. Yep.
Yeah, Tigers weren't fooled by the misdirection. They faked to Radcliffe going right, and forcing unit was there. Farias comes in, cleans up, but Hunter Burgess was there also. Hunter Burgess having a really good game for the Tigers here tonight. So bring up a 3rd down, and they're back to about the 10-yard line. So it's about 3rd and goal to go from the 10.
Well, this is where you got to keep Meter contained here and not let him score with his legs.
Yeah, because he's been the playmaker. He wants to throw. He's looking to get flushed. Tigers on the contain. That time, that's going to be knocked away. Oh, it was almost a pick 6.
He read that really well.
Trying to see who that was over there.
The number.
Yeah. Might be Chadwick. Brand. Yeah, Cole. Oh, Cole. Oh, yeah. Cole had it right as he is. Yeah. 4th down to go. Got to let it go and play the next play. Cole would have had something to write home about. He'd have been going about 96 yards for a touchdown. Big play in this. 4th down, goal to go. Radcliffe got room, drills it in the end zone, incomplete. Tigers with good coverage. Pretty good ball thrown there, but just off the hands. He was trying to connect there with Isaac Wrigley, and the Tigers will hold. The big play there, Jim, I think was the loss on 1st down there. Yeah. Put him back. So now they had to go and throw the ball, and Tigers were ready for it. See, Mishu had a big play on there on the screen pass on the sidelines there as we give you that sideline shot. Chris doing a good job down there. That camera's holding up well. We're happy with it. Hope you're enjoying the 2 camera views we're giving you. That field camera, Chris Wheeler wheeling around down there. Tigers. Run pass option, and they
nice little dart there to Zach.
Yeah, that was threaded right into Zach Christian.
Number 22, Dave Cousineau, the stop for the Cougars.
Cousineau made the stop. 2 minutes, 3rd quarter. Chadwick has had a big game for the Tigers. Tigers' offensive line has had a big game.
Yeah.
I'm going to recognize a couple of those big guys. Seen some of the sideline view there.
Tigers trying to get some tempo here and hurry up and move the ball quickly.
Well, the Mount Blue defense has played a lot of defense tonight. Been on the field a lot. Tigers have had a decent number of big plays. They want to run here and not going much there as the
good job by
big guys inside got the job done. Yeah, Brad Kuchar was one of the guys in there. Tyler Welch also up front for the Cougars. Brings up a 2nd and 12. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Tigers have not punted tonight, I don't believe.
Yeah, I was trying to remember.
I don't think they have.
Remember seeing them punt.
Well, they scored 29 points in the first half, so they didn't punt then. Chadwick calls for it, wants to throw.
Good protection.
Surveys the scene. He's got time to throw it. Now dumps it out to his safety valve and spinning down the sideline. Zach Christian picks up pretty good yardage here, sets it up pretty good for third down.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the Tiger receivers fighting for extra yards. You know, they're not just catching the ball; they're picking up a couple extra yards after the catch.
3rd and 1 for the Tigers. This is when you challenge your offensive line to get a push. Probably going to be Chadwick running. He's going to go left side. Can he get the corner? He does. He gets the corner more. Flies out almost to midfield. Chadwick on the fly.
Mount Blue.
Boy, he's wrestled down by Dunning.
Yeah, Mount Blue put a lot of pressure up the middle, but Wyatt bounced it at the outside.
And when you see that inside pressure, Jim, you got to have your offensive linemen just seal down, seal everything, and give your quarterback a chance to go. You can see the Tigers do it right here. They sealed everybody inside, get the athlete Wyatt Chadwick outside, and let him pick his way through, and he does for a first down and more. Tigers out just on their side of midfield. Here comes the run blitz again.
Yeah.
Tigers want to run jet sweep. Did they catch him? Brand's got it. He's going to have about 4 yards off to the far side. Yeah, sometimes we're jumping in with a replay graphic. Catches me by surprise, but... Second down, 7 to go. 16 seconds left, moving clock. So this might be the last play here of the quarter. Beautiful night for football. My God, pack it up.
Yeah.
Pack this day up. Tigers do receivers this side, and they want to throw. Out in the flat, it goes to Mishu. He's trying to step around. He does. Mishu makes a miss inside the 40.
He went backward to go forward.
Woo, woo, woo. The old soft shoe right there by Evan Mishu. Went backwards. Yeah, Jimmy. Going to see it right here. Watch. This is kind of funny. Just a little flat route. Just makes two guys miss.
Just enough room. Yeah.
Just enough wiggle room. So, we're played 3. No scoring in here in the third quarter. But the Tigers will still maintain that. 29-15 lead. We're back after this.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
So you saw us at halftime give out the John Burgess Whatever It Takes Award. That's sponsored by American Awards. Longtime owner Bob Wing played for John Burgess back at Coney High School back in the 70s. And when we started this award, Bob always gave of his time and his expertise on awards, and has continued through his son Justin to give us this award every single year. Chadwick wants to throw. Throws it, slips it out right side. I think that's Mishu. He's going to run a guy over and say, "Get out of the way!" Inside the 20-yard line. I'm sorry, that was Colton Doobie.
Colton Doobie, yeah. Yeah, he had a lot of room to run there. Nice little quick pass. Looked like it was Barker on the tackle.
So that was Doobie, not Mishu, 22, not 25. So we thank American Awards, the sponsor of the John Burgess Whatever It Takes Award. All your award needs, you want to go and see the wins at 295 State Street now. Mishu over the middle and tipped and down. It went bang, bang, walla, walla, bang, bang.
Yeah, he had the first receiver there. Cutting across, he waited.
can see it right here. That's a beautiful ball. It's right in. I'm trying to see who that was. Or it was Corliss, maybe.
It might got him on the shoulder pad, and ricocheted away.
Yeah, somebody said their video's freezing. Refresh your browser. It's probably on your end because nobody else is having any problems. Let us know if there is any problems, but usually it's just refresh will take care of that. Change your browser, maybe. Second down, 10 to go. Tigers on the march. This could be a definitive time in this game if the Tigers can get the touchdown. They're going to swing it out left side to Mishu. Mishu, upfield. Mishu lowers the boom. Mishu runs through tacklers inside the 5-yard line. Evan Mishu. Well, remember what I said before when it was Colton Doobie? Yeah. It's the same thing this play. I was just ahead of myself. Watch Mishu here.
Cole Brand had a good block downfield as well, Coach.
They're just going to wait and sling it out to Mishu on the left side, and he rumbled and rambled. Two backs here. They like this little crisscross play. There it is. To Mishu right side. Big hole! He's into the end zone. Evan Mishu. Touchdown, Tigers!
Good job by the offensive line.
Boy, that offensive line getting the job done. The big guys, and you can see them coming over to congratulate the offensive backs. Ought to get down and genuflect right there. When you go in like that, your offensive guys have got the job done up front.
Good fake play in the backfield there, too, with the counteraction.
Theron Corliss on for the kicks.
Oh.
They're in trouble. They're going to run left side. They might make it. Brand's going to scoot in the end zone. So good job by Cole Brand. Almost looked like by design. It wasn't. So Tigers up 37-15. Well, the Tigers, as we said, definitive drive right there. They held, don't forget, they held Mount Blue, as Andy pointed out.
Yeah.
You know, that's going to change the game right there, make it a one-touchdown game. Instead of that, Tigers get the stop, and then they go down and they score to make it 37-15. Getting a look at the sidelines right there. There's Chadwick and a happy group of Tigers right there. Soucy, he's one of the guys getting it done up front. Hunter Burgess has had a good defensive game for the Gardiner Tigers.
Yeah, really a good balanced attack by the Tigers tonight. Everybody's been involved. Mishu, Doobie, Chadwick, Corliss.
Yeah, it's been a good team effort here by the Gardiner Tigers. So Corliss set to kick off. And he'll drive it down into that danger zone. Oh, they almost
little early
almost called that early. Wow, Tigers are going, hey. We might have got that. Patrick Munsing's on there shaking his head going, hey.
It wasn't possessed
Give us a
yet.
little time.
Yeah, it wasn't possessed
yet.
Yeah,
it really wasn't. It was kind of bobbling away. So tomorrow, playoff action here at Hope Field starting early. It'll be 2 soccer games. Girls and boys soccer. Boys at 10. Girls will follow. Volleyball them all, too. Incomplete pass.
Sounds like a full day for the Tigers.
It is. Unfortunately, Munson Media is committed down. We obviously have first priority of our games down at the Central Maine Community College. They scheduled a playoff game down there tomorrow at 2 o'clock, so we'll be down there doing women's soccer at 2 o'clock.
And they're playing Southern Maine Community College.
They're playing Southern Maine. It's going to be a big game. Yeah. So we'll be down there. We won't be here for playoff action, but we hope to pick some up next week. Dumped out in the flat. Tigers respond to it. And now we get a flag. Did a flag come in?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I don't know what it would be.
Maybe a face mask. Maybe somebody grabbed on, because it was just Tigers over there.
So we gave out the Burgess one. I did something, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me see.
It was on Mount Blue.
Oh, so it's on Mount Blue. So what I did, off the top of my head, I just I put together a list of people I remembered getting the Burgess Award. You would have thought that I've been smart enough maybe to write these down every year, but I'm going to read that after this play. I think the folks. And hey, if you're at home and you know somebody I missed, tell me right on the, on the thing there. Meade wants to throw. He scrambles out again. He's been really good at that. Ooh, he's going to duck and go. Little Fran Tarkington-like. Now he's going to get chased from behind. Now he's going to let it go.
3 flags.
And almost, we got all kinds of things going on here.
Well, when he reversed direction, he had a
somebody grabbed him.
Block in the back, and then.
Oh, good. So we got penalties to sort out. Give me time to read this. Of course, the very first Burgess Award came in the year after John. Came the year John retired, which was 1997, was John's last year. That was the Class A North championship team that we had with about 27 guys that went down to play in Class A. So John retired that year, so we gave John the award that year. And then, in no particular order, but I think I got the early ones pretty right. Sam Shaw, a longtime voice of the Tigers, who you still hear here tonight. Steve LaValle, who then went out, worked a lot with you out there, Jimmy, out at Oak Hill. Tom LaValle, may he rest in peace. Cliff Levesque also, rest in peace, Cliffy. Cliffy, longtime groundskeeper here. Sonny Gamache, Bill Levitt, all these great gentlemen. Rick Hersom, Ricky Lovely, Beth Munzing, John Wolfgram, Adine Wolfgram, Rob Dish, Pete Morrissey, Mark Kembo, Jeannie Moody, Dr. Mancini, Chris Cimatelli, Dr. Brian Gardner, Bob Maverill, the father of lighted football here at Gardner, as Bob put together the crew that lit the field up in 1990. And, of course, this year's recipients, Rolly Raymond and Dick Layton. If you know of somebody, that was just off the top of my head today. And, as we get a little older, sometimes our memory fades. But
that's an impressive list.
That's some wonderful men and women who have done, and what the award says is service to Gardner football, doing whatever it takes to make this. So I have, I just looked up from reading my list, Jim, and they're almost on my front porch. Mount Blue is down Pope Street on my front porch. I don't know what happened. Maybe Jimmy was following it.
Oh no, I know there were 3 flags on the play, but I don't know.
But why wouldn't? And they all went against Mount Blue.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I have to go back and look at the tape. Here's trouble. This Meade is a magician.
Yeah.
Gets it out. He's got his man. Did he complete that? Oh my God! What a play by Meade.
Wow.
I'm telling you, this kid continues to impress me.
He reminds me of some of those Levitt quarterbacks during the years where they were scrambling and good athletes.
Cut it out to Wrigley. Watch this. Looks like he's going to get sacked for a safety. Doobie was chasing him. Oh, my God. Great camera work, Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. What a replay that was. Meade wants to throw. He's back there again. Doug Flutie-like.
Yeah.
Now he's going to run out to about the 40-yard line. Very impressed with Meade. Jaden Meade.
Well, that last play, Coach, he made that throw knowing he was going to take a shot at the end of it, too. The guy who was right in his shirt still delivered.
Glad you could join us tonight. Beautiful night for a ball game. My gosh. Whistle pre-snap.
False start on Mount Blue here.
Well, they didn't know how we were going to pull everything off today and all the things we got to do first technically. So I came yesterday and set everything up. And then today when I showed up, we got the wireless camera down the field. Nate trained Chris on it. And we took a chance. Munzing Media, we're trying to push the envelope all the time, and we'll take chances. Sometimes we fail miserably, but a lot of times it's a success. Tonight's a real success with that on the field camera. Media wants to throw, he does. Spins it out, and Hunter Burgess will wrestle down the wide receiver, Charles Stevens. So we got that done. Then we were able to pull off keeping the award secret, everybody. We got Ricky Lovely up here and on the air. And that was great. It's part of the legends as his sons do the chains across from Mark Pooler. And then we didn't know if Coach Burgess was going to be able to make it, but Marge and his son Andy got him here, and he was in great spirits and doing great. It just warmed my heart tonight, all these things. 8:52. 37-15.
Yeah, I think tonight really shows you the tradition that they have here in Gardiner. Just like you said with the Chadwicks. I mean, it's 7 decades. It's amazing.
And the Chadwicks overall, they might be the most athletic family in the history of Gardiner sports. I've said that before, and I believe it.
Well, and I was going to say that might not be true just for football. It could be for some other.
That's what I mean. The most athletic. I mean, they didn't just play; they start.
Yeah.
Doobie came in late. Mita throws it down, up for grabs, and Tigers knock it away. That's good defense by the Tigers. Across the way. Chadwick on the defense for the Tigers. They kind of hold their breath playing Wyatt on defense, but I was talking to Patrick Munzing about it, and he said, geez, Dad, he's our best defender.
How
do you not play him? You gotta put your guys out there, particularly this time of year.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I remember, sometimes you don't play them in the first part of the season, but then as you get closer to playoffs, you get them those reps so that they're ready for playoffs.
Getting a look at the Tiger sideline there. Mita's got an empty set. He's got a bunch of receivers left side. Throws it out, and let's see. They call it a catch. Remember, in high school, one foot in bounds. That's all you need. Was that the Wrigley across the way? I think number 2.
Yeah, good catch. Good awareness of where the sideline was.
This pass game has come so far, and I credit a lot of it, Jim, to the 707 the kids are playing during the summer, those summer leagues, and the coaches have done such a great job on opening up the game. Mita, he wants to wing it left side again. He does, incomplete.
To add to that, Coach, the other thing that more recently I see is a lot of big man stuff, which is great. That they have something for linemen, strength competitions, that type of thing. So.
Coach Capone is doing a great job with that. Skip running some of those big man camps. Skip Capone has done more for high school football in the state of Maine than just about anybody I can think of.
Yeah, maybe Mike Haley.
Yeah, Mike and just tremendous. Tigers on the hunt here. Mita on the run, coming our way. Don't go back, kid. He lets it go, throws it up, and Tigers got it.
Yeah.
It's Hunter Burgess.
Hunter Burgess with number 2, I think.
So second interception of the game for Hunter. Yeah. Hunter's putting himself in the award category, isn't he?
You know he was in trouble when he started backpedaling, and it's hard to get a lot on the throw when you're backpedaling.
Muncie Media correspondent Mike Golden reporting in. Falmouth 21, Coney 14, third quarter. Falmouth is a sleeper. Don't sleep on Falmouth. They're really coming on. Messalonsky 42, Lawrence 37. They're having a similar game to ours. Wow. Messalonsky. Of course, they've gone through some trials and tribulations up there, but they're turning around. I think the playoffs are going to be interesting because
there's a lot of teams in the middle of the pack there.
That was not a conventional play. That's the kind of play that make me retire if I saw a team run that. I went out to Kyle Doody, and Kyle was running away from the ball. Marina Cook 28, Marina Cook 22, Suckerby Valley 8 in the fourth quarter. That's an 8-man.
Yeah, that must be a playoff game, right?
So I see you got, that's playoffs. That's, obviously you folks that are watching on Facebook are seeing these scores, but we have a lot of people that don't watch on Facebook. They watch on the Boxcast app, which is what we recommend. I mean, you'd be watching this two-camera thing on your big screen TV, 60-inch TV. It would look like ESPN. Tigers got a 2nd and 9, 7:12 left. They'll come in cross motion. Brandon motion. They want to throw it down the field. They do. They get their man. Course! Incomplete. Just inside the 40-yard line. Well-designed football play that time by the Tigers.
Yeah, nice
They faked
pass
out in the flat, Jim, and
Corliss got behind the defense there and had a lot of room.
Yeah. Talking about the blue line, are we?
Yeah,
girls lacrosse.
Andy and I were talking about that at halftime. We haven't been able to figure out what the blue line out here is for, but girls lacrosse, that's good to know.
I didn't even know there was a blue line out there. 3rd down, 9 to go. Tigers, Chadwick. They're going to run it with Chadwick right side. He's got a
little stutter step there. And
Wyatt Chadwick is going to go to aviation school. He already has his pilot license. You see the ad that we run for Northeast Aviation Academy? Earl Harvey, our former player here. Number 10 for the Tigers back in
Rover.
86, 87,
Rover
88.
Wingback, yeah.
And terrific player for us. 85, 86, 87 on Earl. Graduated in 88.
Yeah, he was a year
But
behind.
Earl runs that aviation academy down there. Wyatt went down. It was one of his students. Flew right to the top of his class, Jim. We're not sure what they just.
No.
They're going to come over. Coach Munzer, I don't know if we can get a sideline shot. If Chris is down there on the sidelines, get a shot of
little explanation.
Coach. Yeah, we're getting a good shot of this right here. Coach Munzing out on the field.
They just moved it back, like right behind the first down marker.
So Coach Munzing's got an explanation there. Not so sure he's keen on it, but. Well, this is where you tell the guys up front, say, okay, big boys.
Yep, we're going to go behind
you. Know what the Tigers like to do here is they empty it out. See, they empty it out, Jimmy?
Spread them out.
Yeah, spread them out, and then Chadwick's going to take it.
Spot.
He's going to try to run left side. He's got to get a corner, and he does. And he skips it down inside the 50. Finally dragged down, but not before he picks up the first down and more. Trey Bailey had to make the tackle. Chadwick was going to the house.
He was, he was running right from the get-go. Good speed around the corner. I mean, he just outran Mount Blue defenders there to get the first.
Clock will start now. Tigers can use some time, and Coach Kevin Averill, offensive coordinator for the Tigers, is aware of that. Kevin's really done a terrific job at the helm of the Gardiner Tigers offense this year. Calls a really good game. Tigers have had very few delay penalties. That was a bane of theirs for a bit of time, but Kevin's really good. Gets them in tempo. They run it up inside. Doobie almost broke away inside the 45. Well, we want to thank our field sponsors, Pine State Trading, Coots Brothers, the Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation, Black Diamonds Consultants, Steve McGee Construction, Mainex Earthwork, EJP, G&E Roofing, Kennebec Savings Bank, and Darlings. We saw how important that field was to have this last week in that game we played in the rain at Coney. It rained 4 inches Friday, and then we played the game, not one slippage. Yeah. We thank all these folks and all the smaller sponsors, and I don't be smaller in a bad way. I just simply get set, boys. You got to get set for 1 second. Both set for 1 second. There you go.
There we go.
We thank all those sponsors and
inside
little counter.
A lot of room. That's a nice little
Mishu's
play.
Got it. Yeah, I like that. That's an addition Tigers have put in, and
good design.
Yeah, I like the way it hits, because you're so aware that, you know, when Chadwick's got the ball, he starts at you. You go, uh-oh, saddle up, but then they run it back in the other way. So, you know who was a great counter runner? Mr. Rick Lovely.
Rick Lovely, yeah.
We put tailback counter in for the Coney game that year. I was just talking to Ricky about it. The first time we ever did it, he ran for a touchdown. We thought we got a good play there. But it was a terrific player.
Yeah. Well, and it's a lot for your offensive line. They got to be quick. They got to have good footwork for it all to time upright.
And that was a little skip pass to Brand. Well, Tigers' offense has been in gear all night. Again, looking back, Jim, no punts for the Tigers.
Yeah. Couple fourth down.
They might have turned it over on fourth down. They didn't punt, but they've really been efficient. Mount Blue going to wrestle down Doobie on that one, the sophomore. Tigers will graduate 15 seniors. An outstanding class. Just not football players. They're good student athletes, these kids. Getting a good look at the Tigers, Chadwick and Corliss, looking at the wristbands. We were using a play card wristband on David Linton back in 1988, Jim. We went to the run and shoot that year. We had more plays than I could remember. David had him on his wrist. Tigers come left side, not much there. So Brand on the carry. I was able to tip off Coach Munzing I know him pretty well, and let him know that Cole's grandfather was going to be awarded at halftime. And so Patrick said, we'll make sure Cole comes out a little bit early so that he can be out there for that. And that was a beautiful moment that we were able to share. Again, sorry, we can't do any of the playoff games tomorrow. Sunday, I have a day off, and I will look at all the playoff games coming up next week between Halldale and Gardiner, and we'll see what we can do for games. Chadwick going to keep it. He's got a corner. He dances inside. Tigers have done a good job all night, Jimmy, sealing that corner.
Yeah, that was a fourth down play to get another set of downs.
Mike Golden, Muncie Media correspondent, out in the field. Falmouth 21, Coney 20, third quarter.
Ooh.
So we thought if Coney beat Falmouth, we thought Falmouth might stay in third, and Gardiner at 6 would go to Falmouth next week. Tigers are going to be on the road. This game right here is for 6 plays. But, boy, I shouldn't want to play the Gardiner Tigers as a 6. See, little slip pass inside. Think the defender fell down. That'll be a touchdown for Cole Brand. Just a little run pass option. Brand ran his little inside skinny post, I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
You see it right here. And Brand was wide open. Defender kind of got caught going to the outside, and Brand able to walk into the end zone to make it 43-15.
They had a back swinging out, which might have occupied the corner.
Nice scheme by the Tigers. Call this the kick. This snap is good. The kick is up. It looks true, but it's a little short. So that's something the Tigers are going to want to work on during this week, getting ready for the playoffs, is making sure they take care of that, take care of the kick game, because that can win you game in the playoffs. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. 3:08 left. We'll finish up from Gardiner after these messages. Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you. Want to show you AYS and what they've got going on out there. Shane Epperson and Jared are putting a beautiful facility out on the Indiana Road out your way, Jimmy, huh?
Yeah, I've been
Look at the lights. And
I've been able to keep track of the updates driving by there.
Well, they're doing a great job. That one bounces around. And Mount Blue's got a lane. Out over the 50, down to the 40. Going to be pushed out of bounds, but not before a big gain here by Evan Barker. Yeah, Tigers got to come up with a better kickoff. I would, remember how we used to do kick games on Thursdays, and if we were struggling, they would say, okay, anybody think they can kick off? And, and you'd get the linemen all excited and all that. They'd come out there. And sometimes some big guy would come, and you just kick the ball as hard as you can down. And the next thing you know, it's rolling down about the 10-yard line. So you found your guy. You got to do that. You got to,
Yep.
Tigers are a little late to get some guys in. Little wheel route up the sideline and caught down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, look at Isaac Wrigley there.
Wrigley's had some big catches in this game, and again, Meade put it right on the money. Watch this throw from the 40-yard line, Jimmy. Watch him step into it right here. Little wheel route, double move.
Yeah.
Andy's giving you a great view of it.
Yeah.
Look at that throw, right on the money. You can run it over there and hand it to him, any better than that.
Almost like the first play of the game that they threw.
Yes, exactly. So Mount Blue doesn't go away. They play offense. Keep right side Meade trying to slip inside. He will, and he'll score. 4-yard touchdown run. What are we doing? I don't know if you heard that downstairs. What are we doing? We're probably playing some other kids in there right now. And
trying to get kids on the
some
field.
Of the JVs a chance to get in the game. that was awesome. First touchdown for Mount Blue since the kickoff return in the first quarter. So Tigers defense had done pretty well holding them. And although they'd moved the ball at times, they did a pretty good job. Lawrence has come back on Messalonsky, 45-42. So 43-22. So Tigers going to finish 4-4. You know, some of the Tigers, you know, big guys that don't always get it. I mean, we're calling out the ball carriers and the receivers and stuff like that. You know, but you got guys like Drake Ahern. He had a good game defensively, good pressures. Ashton Sawyer, Damien Clark, the center. Jake Ramsey up front. Kyle Burke, one of the linemen. Jack Fleming, Chris Henderson, Sean Soucy. The big guys up front.
Yeah. Well, and Doobie and Chadwick and Brand, they don't do the things they do without that up front blocking.
So Tigers got to be ready for the onside kick. They have the hands team in here. Kickoffs have been an adventure all night both ways. We'll see what happens here as Mount Blue squibs it. Good kick, and Tigers get on it. And I think Hunter Burgess maybe.
Yeah, nice bounce up
across
to him.
the way. Hunter's had a good game. I think it was Hunter over there.
I think it was,
far
Coach,
side. So, number 9, Elijah Farias. Farias has come on, had a good game against Coney last week, played well here tonight as well. Yeah, I think it's Hunter Burgess coming off here. That was Hunter, 3, not 9. I'm going with my first instincts.
Wyatt will be looking for the pump here.
Wednesday field hockey, so that might be a game that we can pick up next week. I think we're going to Halldale Tuesday for soccer. Tigers will run up the middle, get a little bit of yardage here. Let's give the kudos again to those offensive linemen. Maybe Andy can get a little extra zoom in on that. We'll give you a look at those guys up front. They've been doing a great job for the Gardiner Tigers here during the course of the season. Tigers run the ball pretty well on just about everybody here. So
yeah.
Tigers will be away next week. Can we stream? We have no idea. Well, we know we can stream, but we don't know if we can stream where they're going. So Tigers are a little slow to get set up here. They'll need a second to have everybody frozen. 1 second before the snap, and they are.
Ooh, wrong one.
Little miss handoff, but Doobie got it and squirts up inside. So it depends where they go. As soon as we find out, we'll make a call to that team and see if they will welcome us into streaming. Tigers got a holding call. That play was disjointed from the very start. So we hope you enjoyed hearing from Rick Lovely, that great story of Rick at the senior at Rumford. The little sophomore came in as the second fullback, and
I think I felt his knees in my back, Coach.
Ricky told him, "Hey, next time, Ricky, if the play's left, you go right, so you're out of my way." That was great.
That was his first offensive coordinator call right there.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Doobie on the right side. That was a crazy game up at Rumford that night. Mike Gammon ran himself into the goalpost there, got knocked silly.
Yeah.
And we came back and hung on to win that long drive. I think Ricky carried the ball every play or something.
I think we ran 37 rip 10 times that drive. I ran 33, about 8 of them, but he ran 37.
And it was great to hear from Coach Burgess, his love for Gardiner football, his love for his community, and his community's love for him. It was great to be able to get John out to the game tonight. Thank his wife, Marge, son Andy, for making sure that Coach could get here and be in a safe place. So that was great. Missed doing the games with John, but very glad to have Jim Palmer join me for this year. It's been great, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's been fun, Coach. I really enjoyed it. I wasn't sure what I was getting into, but listening to Coach B tonight, I picked up a few things. And
yeah, Coach just does stream of consciousness. Let's get in down at the sidelines if Chris can get in on the offensive linemen. We want to make sure these guys get a little airtime right there. See Clark. Damien the center. 71's Big Jack Fleming.
They earned that water tonight.
They surely did. Where's he going? Chris got upside down. We'll give it to you this view, too. Those backs are very appreciative of those big guys getting the job for them up front. Jake Ramsey, 68, Ahern. Great job by the Gardiner offensive line. You score 43 points. You're getting the job done up front. I think maybe what we'll do is on the awards tonight. I'll talk to you in a second, Jim.
Yep.
Think out loud.
Oh, good.
Tigers good play action, reverse play action like run pass option. They gave it up inside and then faked the pass and it held the second level.
Good leg drive there. He didn't want to go down.
So I'm going to give an award tonight. We're going to call it the Coach's Award, but we're going to call it the Coach Patrick Caldwell Award tonight.
Oh, nice.
We'll let the offensive line coach, Pat Caldwell, come up maybe with some way of how he will delve that award out. So Coach works with those guys every day down the pit, getting the job done. Pat Caldwell was one of the best offensive linemen that ever played for me, Jimmy.
Yeah.
He won that Ray Shepard Award as an offensive lineman. Didn't happen. Getting a good look. Andy's giving you a great view of that offensive line.
Good
right there, and you can see the kids shaking up. So that's one of the awards that we'll do. And we'll announce the... We'll probably give the lineman the pizza award. We'll announce the nutrition and energy award to the defensive player of the game. We'll have all that for you when we come back to Hoke Field. You've seen the Gardiner Tigers get the win tonight to finish at 4-4 on the season. Mount Blue falls to 3-5 as the Tigers come out victorious, 43-22. Well, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the post-game awards after this.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Kaylin Bork, Riley McIntyre, Alyssa Bork, Riley Geyer, and Caleb Manuel. What do all these athletes have in common? They're all from Maine, and they're building their athlete brand with Pliable. If you're an athlete or a business that wants to learn more about name, image, and likeness opportunities and the next generation of marketing, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 707-PLIABLE.
Chris down there by the field. We rejoin you here at Hopefield. The jubilation has gripped the area here. It was a great night for the Gardiner Tigers on the field. Great night off the field as well, as we honor legend Coach John Burgess. You see the Gardiner Tigers. Do we have Chris down there on that shot at all? So we should. Batteries just died, so we'll zoom in on the Tigers down there. Getting ready to go. Let you know our award winners tonight. We've got two of them. Hunter Burgess. 2 interceptions tonight for Hunter. Had a heck of a game, and we're going to give Hunter the Northeast Nutrition and Energy Player of the Game Award. Coach Munson calls the Tigers in. Chris is back on the air down there, so that's fantastic. And our Capsa Pizza Award is going to be a lineman award. And we're going to let Coach decide. Coach Pat Caldwell is going to decide who's going to get that pizza award. He might put it out in the middle of the field, let him get after it, let them down the pit. Put it down the pit, let him get after it.
Root drill to the pizza.
And certainly we want to thank our friends at Northeast Nutrition and Energy, along with Capsa's Pizza, for sponsoring these players of the game. And I think we got a couple to make up for it too, so we got to get those out to the kids, and we'll take care of that this week. So tune in on probably Sunday-ish. We'll have an idea where we're headed next week. As we said, soccer for us down at the college tomorrow. Good luck to the Gardiner Tigers soccer teams as they play tomorrow. And good luck to volleyball as well. And we'll pick up Tiger playoffs and Halldale playoffs next week. We'll be around for those games. Well, we put on a fantastic production here tonight. I'm very proud of the effort our team put out. Andy Munson on our game cam. Nobody covers football better than Andy does. And as we're talking about, he knows the game. He sees what's happening, and he's there before the player is there or the ball is there. Fantastic job on covering the pass plays tonight, and there were a lot of pass plays there tonight. We also want to thank Nate Munson, who produced tonight's game. Chris Wheeler did a fantastic job down on the field. You see in his shot right now as Mike Mandel of the Kennebec Journal interviews him. I want to thank Rick Lovely for coming on with us, his sons, Zach and Justin, for filling in for him over across on the chain crew. His lovely wife, Lisa, was up here tonight. Marge and John and Andy Burgess here tonight. And Jim Palmer, fantastic job, Jim. It's great doing this with you, and many more years I hope to come of doing these games.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
So, a great night in Tiger Town. The Tigers win it, going away, and they finish the season 4-4. They will go on the road for the playoffs. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to play the Gardiner Tigers in the playoffs. I think they could be a dangerous number 6 seed, and we'll see you next week. We hope that we'll be able to bring you the game. If not, somebody else will be bringing the game. We'll find out who's doing it. If nobody's doing it, we should be able to do it. If somebody's covering it, we might not be able to fit in the press box. So that's how we stand. And until next week, so long, everybody.